All right. Sorry for the hold up, everyone. But hey, welcome to the Hazy Flame podcast, episode 20. Hey, 20 episodes in, catching up to like what Naruto numbers. I mean, today we got an esteemed group of niggas. One of them's having technical difficulties of joining BC and things of that nature. So he may be here, he may not. Hey, shit happens. I am your host, Hope for Sprint, and with me today I got our very own Trap Zoro. True, 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 true. I got our good old Sir Freak.
Hello, hello. You know what I'm saying? Just like everything else, it's your favorite, non-favorite Ice Captain Sir Slick Snow Wolf Freaky in the
Uh,
attendance. Hello.
Sir, we got Blah right below me.
Yo.
We got our random hero. Random hero.
Hey, what's poppin'? Random Hero, aka John Stewart. I'm back at work, you know what I'm saying, at the core, Lantern Core. We're chilling with Hal Jordan right now. We're on a break. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the women. This is the last day for the podcast for International Women's Month. So shout out to all the ladies.
Factual.
I'm my beautiful, fantastic, sensational women who, you know what I'm saying, out here making it day to day. You know what I'm saying?
Factual. We got everybody's favorite Bipper, Valley Honcho.
Yes, sir, ski. And I'm still bipping. I'm forever bipping. And my bip way different from your bip. My bip like on Jupiter right now, like out of this world type bip. You can get close, but you can't get there. You feel me?
What
But
is
keep bipping though.
someone's bip was on like Saturn?
But keep bipping.
Keep bipping.
And we got our very own Lando from the Bando.
What's good? Hope you guys having a beautiful day. Ready, excited for a very engaging topic. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned.
Factual, factual. And our special guest for today, content creator, Twitch streamer, man of the varieties and things of that nature, our very own Powerless by BR.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Shout out to you, Powerless. So
Appreciate it.
boom. Going to try getting into things as quickly as possible. First, what is it? The icebreaker, then the freak news, or freak news, then the icebreaker. How are we doing
We
this?
can
Freak
do
news.
Okay.
cool.
So gonna go off with our very own anime or non-anime news for freak.
That happens to be 98% anime. You know what I'm saying? For starters, you know what I'm saying? Seeing if there wasn't a lot because everything is just all about solo leveling into the second season. That's pretty much all everything is talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't a whole bunch of stuff going on, but you know what I'm saying? Uh, 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 uh. For starting off with just disappointment, you know what I'm saying?
Just one
Studio
screen.
Period, you know what I'm saying? Did not reveal any anime for 2025 and delayed the 4 new Naruto episodes for the third or fourth time.
Yeah, we're never getting them
You know what
shits.
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The Chainsaw Man movie, I believe, you know what I'm saying, getting a September 19th release date. You know what I'm saying? Kaiju number 8 season 2 trailer dropped 5 days ago. You know what I'm saying? Airing in July. Ooh. From my classroom of the elite fans, boy, y'all know I talk about it literally almost every podcast. Boy, season 4 trailer finally dropped. Amen, say amen, amen, say amen. What's understood and gotta be explained. If you ain't tuned in, tap in. Promise you. Oh, shout out to Honcho sending me this. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure it's already everywhere. Everybody know One Piece coming back officially. I believe it's 8 days from now. 9 days from now, something like that. 9 days from now. You know what I'm saying? And they're coming. No, actually 8 days, because the first day, you know what I'm saying, we getting a Friday and Saturday back to back release drop, boy.
Brand new episodes of One Piece.
Boy. Ooh, baby. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like I told people. And that first one is supposed to be like an hour and a half long or something like that, because it's going over everything that's happening. So for approximately for anybody that happens, like, you know what I'm saying, Anybody knows me to watch Tiger, anything, not talk to me for a good 2 hours between Friday and Saturday of the 5th and the 6th of April. There's 2 hours that you cannot talk to me. Do not talk to me. If you're not talking to me about One Piece, don't talk to me.
Falling
As we're
on
gonna
me.
keep it pushing. 10. For everybody that enjoyed it, the Smash Sensation first season, My Dress Up Darling season 2 airs in July. Yeah. I think that was all. Everything that's just talking about more. Oh yeah, more about that Moonrise anime. They dropped another trailer. You know what I'm saying? With the studio with the directors of, you know what I'm saying? Or the Fullmetal Alchemist? Yeah. I think last thing, they already started the review bombing process for Jinwoo. For Jinwoo's Fighter Season 12, they already started that review bombing process. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. It's probably One Piece fans that's getting their revenge back for them getting review bombed. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's probably what happened for sure.
Right.
ReZero Season 4 officially announced, even though I brought it up last podcast, you know what I'm saying? It's officially announced. Yeah. I think, and last thing, this is irrelevant, super irrelevant, super relevant. Dragon Ball Daima is coming to Fortnite, but super irrelevant. We're just throwing that little tidbit in there.
Interesting. Not gonna lie.
And
That was quick as
freakiest
hell.
news.
Not the freakiest news.
And that was Freak with the freakiest news.
Tragic. Tragic like shit. Cool. So today,
Not too
this week, we got Icebreaker by our very own random hero. The Icebreaker consists of us to choose 2 songs to save from this list. The list I will be reading off as it goes for our non-visual, viewers and whatnot who may be listening to this on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, I don't know, SoundCloud, I guess, and whatnot. So start off with we have to pick 2 songs. The rest, hey, fuck them. Starting off with the first one is "You Can't Touch This" by MC Hammer. "Mama Said Knock You Out" by LL Cool J.
Mama said knock you.
Oh. "The Humpty Dance" by Digital Underground.
Hey, shout out
Do the
Shock
Humpty
G.
Hump. And do yeah, I think that's.
Ice Baby.
Just don't praise me.
Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice.
That my nigga Vanilla Ice, dog.
"Around the Way Girl" by LL Cool J.
I ain't gonna lie.
I could not remember that.
If they would have put my dog,
Oh,
Marky
meet me
Mark on
around the way, girl, around the way, girl.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is one.
right.
vibration. Would have
Tragic.
put that bitch on here. My decision would have been a lot easier. Cause that's my dog. I'm rocking Marky Mark today.
Then we got Bonita Applebum, Tribe Called Quest.
Gotta get some.
Fight the Power by Public Enemy. Just a Friend by Biz Markie.
But you say he's just a friend. You say he's just a friend.
Wait.
911 is a joke. Oh, my fault.
No, I was just like,
No,
wait,
no.
is that
No,
not true?
that's his song. That's his song. The
You-
song you're thinking about is an
You
imitation.
got what I need.
Not gonna lie.
You
No,
say
never
you
did not
just-
know that in the slightest. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
That was an actual
the
song.
original song is Biz Markie song.
Yeah, he got a whole music video.
But
Yeah,
you
that
say
shit
he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you
Oh, I ain't gonna lie.
got what I
I
need.
did know that.
Yeah.
What? I did know that.
The one you was thinking about, he literally just copy and pasted that hoe.
I'm talking about boy. Boy,
Snatch that
Soldier
shit.
Boy mean. Soldier Boy mean.
Song number 9 is 911 is a joke by Public Enemy.
Joke.
It is.
Next I have Poison by Belle Biv DeVoe.
Don't trust the big button to smile.
Next I have is Expression by Salt and Pepper.
I got my 2 songs. Yeah, I got my 2 songs.
Then I got Me, Myself, and I by De La Soul.
It's me, myself. Nah.
I ain't gonna lie, that's one of mine
Myself.
automatically. I ain't gonna lie, that one hit different right there, boy.
That's them.
It's me
That's them
myself
Bernie
and
Mac
I.
days.
Boy, that's one of them automatic keepers for me. I ain't gonna lie.
Then we got America's Most Wanted by Ice Cube. Then
Ice
we
Cube spazzed on that bitch too.
then we got The Power by Snap. Then we have Treat 'Em Right by Chubb Rock. Smooth Operator by Big Daddy King.
Hey, shout out Big Daddy King.
And
Real
then Wild Thing by Tone Loc.
wow thing.
I got my two. If y'all want me to go for, I got my two.
All right, bro. Let's hear what says here.
Poison and Me, Myself, and I.
Oh, okay. So that's good
Nah,
picks right there.
super solid. You know what I'm saying? I think I got mine too. I'm going to throw mine out. You know what I'm saying? I got me, myself, and I.
Oh,
I said
okay.
that was my automatic one as soon as I heard it. You know what I'm saying? And I think my other one I said I was gonna do the Humpty Dance.
So yeah, my two, me, myself, them two,
Hey, my nigga Zoro, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? My nigga Zoro, man.
Do the Humpty Hump.
Hey, that both, hey, them bitches lit.
I couldn't get rid of Poison though. That's my shit right there.
Blah, you got anything?
Why take precaution?
Orlando, y'all got two songs that y'all feel like y'all will pick out this list?
Mine is the my fault. Go ahead, Blah.
No, you can go.
Oh, I was just gonna say the Bernie Mac. I forgot the song, the name of the song. You just said it.
Me, Myself, and I.
You said Bernie
Yeah.
Mac?
No. That's what I remember it from. That's what I
De La
remember.
Soul. We called De La Soul song.
Bro, Me, Myself, and I.
Me, myself, and I.
Yeah,
Doing
me,
that.
myself,
That's why I said
and
that's damn near an automatic one, bro.
Yeah.
I thought he said. I thought he was saying Bernie Mac trying to say Bismarcky.
No. It's I just remember it from Bernie Mac because I used to watch that show all the time, man. That song used to come on this one episode. That song and the Humpty Hump.
Okay, hey.
Well, definitely.
Hey, y'all eating.
Humpty Man knows you weird.
Humpty Hump.
Blah. Your two picks. Great talk.
Can I? Oh yeah, can you hear me?
Now
now we
we
go.
Sorry, or you know what? I ain't sorry. Just a Friend is my top pick because that song just got a special place.
You got one more?
And I think it might have to be me. It's like a toss up between Me, Myself, and I. Yeah, I say it's Me, Myself, and I.
Mirror on the.
It was crazy. That's not from a whole nother song.
But Just a Friend is definitely my number one for sure. 'Cause that song is just I love storytelling.
If it wasn't, I ain't gonna lie. I do love that song, but I don't know if I love the original. I ain't gonna lie. That's one where I really don't know if I love the original more.
It's hilarious.
That's the thing. It's hilarious to me, bro. That shit is. That's what I remember it for. I remember that shit being hilarious. That end part when he's singing sounds hilarious to me, boy.
Yeah,
it's hilarious, bro.
I
Shout
be
out
singing that
Big.
shit in the car, bro. I know, like, oh baby,
What about you, Fresh? You got two?
I indeed do have two. Overall consensus that I think this just goes around me, myself, and I.
Me, myself, and I.
I mean, nigga had a heart war. Hey, mirror on the wall, like
On the wall.
like he kind of spazzed on it. And then my second pick is most definitely "Can't Touch This" by MC Hammer.
Yo,
that was my third choice. That was my third choice for sure. That was
that was on the three.
Hammer time.
I use that all the time, bro. It gotta be up there.
Powerless. Do you have your two?
All right, so there's a reason I picked mine.
Okay.
It's Just a Friend.
Yeah.
Poison.
Yeah.
Because they're the exact same song, sung from two different point of views. One from the point of view of an ugly guy, and one from the point of view of a handsome guy.
What was the
That's
other
it.
song? Hold on, what was the other
Poison.
song?
That's
And
it.
just a friend.
Just a friend and poison.
Nah, he kind of
Oh.
spinning right now.
Biz Marquis got played, took it to heart. Somebody from Belle Biv DeVoe got played, took it on the chin and kept it moving. Same
Yep.
exact song.
Hey, the first this in the chorus, he said you can't trust the big button to smile, man. The girl
That's it.
poison.
And he kept it moving. He was just warning people. Biz took
So
that
we
shit to
gonna
heart.
try, you
Playing
know.
on the keyboard and shit.
Hey.
Got in cosplay.
It's funny as hell. It's funny as hell that you said that because all them niggas ugly as shit. It's crazy.
Okay, hold on. I know.
Well, back in the day, that was the look.
But you can't trust the big butt in the spine, but I'll trust big titties in the spine. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Tragic.
I'm sorry. It was pointed out, and I had to say it. It was pointed out, I had to say it. Yeah, you can't trust that, but I'll trust this. I'm just saying.
Hey,
Making exceptions in this bitch.
hey, yo, homie said,
Can't trust a big butt nigga. The booty stank.
I'll get my two out the way. These are kind of everybody kind of Freak picked one of the songs I thought I knew he was gonna pick, which was Humpty Dance. I love that shit, but that's not one of my songs. I love it. That's the OG song. I love it. But my two songs is gonna be Smooth Operator by Big Daddy Kane and Around the Way Girl with Ladies Love Cool James, man. That was
Nah, that ain't gonna lie. That's probably my number 4 right there. That's probably my number 4. That's a good one right there. But
so the reason why I had asked y'all guys this, you know what I'm saying, pick which songs, you know. I just want to get a gauge on how this is because this is a list of songs that are the copyrights for these songs. They are up this year. So legally, and if we have the money financially, we can own the copyrights to these songs. Just to let y'all know that. So that's why I wanted to get y'all gauges on what y'all like and to see what we can get down the future. You know what I'm saying?
hey, you know what I'm saying? If there's anybody, if there's any, you know what I'm saying? If there's any sugar mamas, oil princes, or anything in the comments, I want to go ahead and go do that, and then put us with, you know what I'm saying? Come rock with us with those songs. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's why
I ain't got it. I know I ain't got it. If y'all in the comments got it, and y'all want to rock with us, you know what I'm saying? You ain't, hey, you know what I'm saying? Mess around.
Oh, yeah, bro. That's the main reason I want to do this icebreaker today.
You said $20 is $20?
$20, hey.
I don't know about
That
that.
Good Guardian, hold on.
But yeah,
Right.
it just let y'all know the copyrights are up for these songs. So you never know what songs could be up for copyrights or what songs we actually could own. So you never know. And hopefully everybody that's listening or watching the stream, little information for y'all today. You know, y'all always learn something here at the Hazy Pod.
Yeah. And just remember, if somebody from this podcast is once again old prince or princess, you know what I'm saying, sugar mama, anything like that, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, you happen to, hey, you know what I'm saying, you heard it here. So if you do take advantage of it, just remember where you heard it and come rock and just come bring it back this way. That's all I'm saying.
Just pay it forward.
How much is the copyright for one of these songs? Do you have it?
They're up. So I don't necessarily know what the price is.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It's the reason I said old prince and sugar mamas.
Yeah, that's why I say
a lot of these songs are very, very
priced out.
Close
it's
to the
up.
mill.
I mean, the copyright is up, but do we have enough? You know what I'm saying? Enough bread.
That's why I said if there's a random oil prince or princess chilling in the comments, bro, one day just happened to pass by and heard it. You know what I'm saying? Just saying.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And it would be nice if, hey, you know, if that was the opening song.
Hey, you said we was gonna pull our money together.
What's the biggest phrase in the world? Boy, closed mouths don't get fed. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed,
That was
don't.
a great icebreaker.
You over here trying to paper student loan.
Good icebreaker. A lot of those songs I haven't heard in a long time.
W icebreaker, W hero for the icebreaker. To get back into last week's topic, that was the ending topic of last week's episode and things like that. Gonna try getting through this as quickly as possible because we still got our main topics to talk about. We were discussing which anime scenario would you like to see the most if it were ever to become an anime and things like that, or ever get animated. I'll read through them again. Naruto if he was a rogue ninja. Luffy if he became a marine. Guts if he never left the band of hawks. Rengoku if he became a demon. Light Yagami if he had one instead of getting shot up. Erwin as a colossal titan instead of Armin. Goku if he had never hit his head. Urahara as the villain from Bleach. Mirio got one for all instead of Deku. and then Adult Gone versus Miriam.
Meruem.
Oh,
I
that shit was a lot.
It's so many good fight scenarios. That I think it's like
it's,
you can downplay a lot of them, but if you really like thought about like how a lot of different like actions can come about from certain things like that, I feel like it a lot of those series can be really really good switched up like that. I personally, I'm gonna throw one out real quick. Hold on. Mine gonna be quick, very quick. Mine gonna be, like I said last week. Since it was my topic, I thought about this a lot. I really think Mirio having one for all, even though what would happen to him from having one for all with the quirk already, it's not like he died. It's not like something would happen to him instantly. Like it just like his lifespan would just be shortened. Like we would still have a good amount of time to see what he would do in that span. And I think how intense and how good of a scale of a story we would have with Mirio being that person, I think would be completely and truly worth it.
Mirio.
That's my top two. That's my top two out of that whole scenario. That's top two for me personally.
Mirio getting one for all.
Mm-hmm. I see a complete. Yeah. I see a completely different story.
Oh damn! I only see like the top 3 or the top 6. Y'all name like.
I think the story would definitely be different because he's a little more bold than like early Deku is. But the only reason I didn't pick that is because when you already have a quirk, one for all kind of just enhances the quirk, so he wouldn't have got all the cool other people's quirks like Deku did.
Feel that? But I feel like his quirk was so good, and enhancement to that, I feel like that would be insane, especially with the level that he had trained it. Like I feel like how much it could strengthen it.
That's my boy. How it is like. That's the one that fought Overhaul.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That fight with Overhaul, that was. I mean, you know, man, that shit had me jumping out my seat. Like, that's one of them fucking episodes you gotta stand up and watch. Nigga, like, that shit right there, you ain't sitting down. Oh, it got you pacing back and forth looking at, oh shit. I fucked with his power, and I liked exactly how strong he was. Cause I mean, his character wouldn't be the same if he was overpowered. Like one of the best things about that character,
he wouldn't have started that way. He wouldn't have started like he would still have his whole morals and everything. Like, he would still have his whole mindset, and morals and everything. It's not like he would have started with that. He would have got it later. It's like I feel like that wouldn't change his personality and the way he thinks.
Yeah, I felt like a lot of like one of the best parts about his character though is like he had a power that he felt was actually completely useless, or like it was like harmful, but because he mastered it, it was good. Like adding one for all on top of that doesn't really.
That's pretty much every one for all user though, except for Deku.
Mm-hmm. Exactly what every one for all user is. Except for Deku.
He's literally like the perfect candidate to be a one for all user.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be. I feel like I would love to see him as a main character, and plus, I feel like he would still boost his quirk up how he wanted to. It just after he boosted his quirk up, he would also get one for all on top of it. Because when All Might would have came to the school, Mirio still would have been a junior or a senior, and he already would have been a big 3 already. So he still would have been the same person, except added on top of he would have had one for all. Because All Might came his last year. It ain't like he would have came in his freshman year or something. He came his last year and was looking for a candidate for one for all. So I feel like if he would have got it, he would have been crazy on top of his boost for one for all. And we would have got a whole different personality type main character, which would have spun the story differently.
We wouldn't have seen the struggle though.
I liked that story that he had already, and I mean, I guess that wouldn't take away from what y'all are saying that it wouldn't necessarily take away from the story that we got.
It wouldn't at all.
When All Might showed up, he would have still been the Mirio he already is.
Yeah, he still would have been a big 3 Mirio, except he would have gotten one for all on top of it afterwards.
The only difference is that his quirk ability will probably be more so area affecting than just him himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it probably would have been some kind of bonkers where he just make you fall through the earth. That would be fucking absolutely.
I just feel like the scale of what we would see would be. I feel like just the scale of what we would see would be a lot different. And of course, I like his personality type a lot. That's how I portray a lot of my characters. So that's also just a personal thing.
I feel that. Could someone of y'all do me a favor and send me a screenshot of like the full list? Because I only got
it's in the Hazy Flame podcast thing. If you scroll up a bit,
the
I posted it
fullest.
last. Yeah, I posted it like a week and a half ago.
It'll just take you to
Yeah,
Instagram.
So like I see that, but it has like the link. It won't show me everything.
I got you. I'm about to
For
send it
some
to you.
reason, it's not showing me all the characters. It depends on what you're looking for. I'm looking for something that I always wanted, like
That's the
like
last four. Sent it to
I
you.
get it
yeah,
completely.
yeah. I'm looking
That's why
for
it's not my number one. I get you. That's
uh,
why that's not my number one situation. I get
yeah. See, Goku never hitting his head. Now, I'm looking for like a complete. I want a different story type of like. I mean, I guess you can argue that you get that with Mirio, but I want to see like one of our protagonists, like one of our like super innocent protagonists, become like diabolical. Like I'm trying to see what the substance.
you.
already
Right.
is
Like
diabolical. He's
some
getting
of these things. Some of these
I mean,
things that
like
completely change the story. Unlike Mirio's situation doesn't completely change the story like other situations. I get it.
yeah, I'm looking for like a paradigm shift in some of these characters. Like
Yeah, Goku is about
yeah,
to
so
destroy Bleach.
Goku never hitting his head. Now I would love to see. We got a little bit of Goku Black, so maybe those would be similar, or just a different spin on that. Um, but yeah, I'm looking for like a paradigm shift.
So what you? Oh yeah, you ain't looked yet. Never mind.
Urahara as a villain.
Yeah,
That's
That sounds like a paradigm shift.
that's my choice. Urahara as a villain, because it would have completely changed the whole story of Bleach. Like, oh, you gotta understand, Urahara was like he taught Ichigo a lot of the shit to get like in the Soul Society and whatnot,
It
and like
wouldn't. It wouldn't. It wouldn't affect the story that heavily. He'd just be a stronger Aizen.
I think it would.
I
Because if
feel
he
like
never
it would have
had,
been more
It would be
like
a stronger
how
ice,
One mic.
but
I think it would have been more like with the Quincy's because Urahara knows everyone and did so much in the Soul Society. It would have been like it would have definitely been just like Aizen revealing that he was evil, but even him revealing like he was controlling Aizen the whole time would have been like a bigger thing.
yeah, that would.
Like Aizen was his scapegoat. Like you went
In
through
fact,
all of that
but
and all of that. Even at the end, when he did the final Getsuga and Aizen was yelling at him, it could have been him about to say, "You sold me out. You sold me this," and then shutting him up with that and finally sealing it. That would have been an amazing twist.
Yeah.
I would agree if
yeah, but
that was
it,
the
it
plot
doesn't.
of it. Like,
I don't think it. I don't think it completely changes the story of Bleach, though.
It depends on when he revealed himself as the villain.
Yeah,
if he was
It
like,
would most
Aizen,
likely.
he was hiding, but what if Urahara wasn't hiding as a villain the whole time? Like,
It would
and
most
Urahara
likely
had an
be.
effect in Ichigo's like training, and so would that change Ichigo as well? Like his path, like it's like the butterfly effect. If you change one thing, then a lot of everything else will like spiral. And so Urahara being like a huge part
Yeah,
of
I
the
mean,
plot in Ichigo's training, would it change? I think it would change a lot.
Aizen is a
I
bigger
don't, I
part of
don't think so
Ichigo's
because
life than
if
Urahara is.
if you take it all the way back, the anime wouldn't have gone far if he was the villain from the beginning. He would have had to wait. So he would have had to train Ichigo, get him. It all depends on what he was training him for, I guess, or what his final move would be.
That's my only.
Granted,
That's my only thing with Urahara as a villain. I like it because I just want to see him fuck people up. But I can't. I don't know what his motive would be if it's not the
Yeah.
same.
Exactly. I can't think of a motive. Like I'm stuck
I,
between him and the Goku scenario, but I can't think of what their motive would be.
granted, it
Like, of course,
would.
Goku would have been
My fault.
world domination, but
The whole
think
Urahara being a
Emo
villain
Mardoff was a world
situation.
dominating Saiyan, but he still had like a hint of good in him.
Granted, the Urahara being a villain situation, it would have to depend on when he revealed himself as a villain. Because if he did it anytime earlier, prior to them going to the Soul Society, Ichigo would not have learned how to, one, use his Shikai. Because remember, Ichigo just had the big ass no name sword. He didn't have his own Getsu at that moment, so he wouldn't have got to that point, or at least
Or
Ichigo wouldn't
Bardock.
have gotten to that point. And then So it would have generally the best point would be until after Aizen got defeated, if Aizen was still quote unquote considered the evil villain of that arc, and then that Urahara being the villain would have to replace the full bring slash thousand year blood war, because then that would technically be the new main villain until either A, there's no other niggas that pop up, or B, that nigga just decides to have everybody dies have a moment against U-Haul.
Hold on, hear me out though.
That's what the biggest problem is that he's not the main villain. Like no matter what he does, Yuha still is gonna do his Yuha stuff.
Yeah, that's true. My
Do
thing
y'all
is,
think he
if he
would
revealed
wait?
himself like as a villain, because Urahara also was responsible for like all their assets in the overworld that kind of like helped him stay afloat. Like he was responsible for
Exactly.
Rukia's guy, for Cone, and also for training Ichigo. Right? We already mentioned that
Mhm.
part. But like, what if he had? This is a big ass what if. But what if he had, instead of training Ichigo, he had ended up capturing him? And like, or like that whole betrayal from Urahara, if it happened early, and if it also depends on whether or not Aizen is still a villain too, because an Urahara and Aizen combo would have been actually diabolical as well.
I believe I kind of agree with that, cause like we're thinking about it, like if we just picked up Urahara and like placed him in the story that's already made, like where does he reveal he's a villain? But it says Urahara is just as a villain, so that means like his motivation and the way he's moving through the entire story would change, meaning that we don't know like how everything that Blah like mentioned with how he was the one that was like taking care of the assets, like Cone and like Rukia and Ichigo's training, like he would have moved completely different. He could have damn near manipulated Ichigo into not liking the Soul Society, and we would have had a rogue Ichigo, like we would have had a rogue Naruto. Just like if some people were in Naruto's life, if some people were in Naruto's life, Naruto would have been a rogue, like a rogue villain. But Urihara being the like teacher of Ichigo would have changed Ichigo's like whole mindset of shit.
You're right, because if
A
you think
rogue.
about it, at the beginning, he started off beefing with the Soul Society when they came and got Rukia, so that would have been the perfect thing, because he was already showing up there in the Sarate trying to kill people, trying to save her. So that would have been the
Literally,
perfect.
Yeah.
That would have been the perfect plot point. But I feel like his thing would have been like he had so many ways he could beat the Sarate. You know, he can trap Shinigami inside those little plush dolls that Cone was in the mod souls.
Mhm.
He
yep.
could have literally just made mod souls and just at one by one stuck people in and put his own, replaced them with different people. I
He
don't
would
know
have
if
been
y'all ever read like
exactly.
the Scroll comics and stuff like that, but it would have just been like the Secret Invasion from the comics. I don't know if y'all know the Marvel comic
Yeah,
Secret
I
Wars,
love
but
it. Yeah.
he could have just plugged people in and you would have never known the difference.
Yep.
That
He
would have
would have
been
been
great.
a menace, a straight
Yeah.
menace.
And if I don't know, Urahara and Aizen as like if whatever that could have led to, both being evil, that that shit different. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's one of the scarier things on the list for me is like having that duo because
Yeah.
Aizen was already kind of like he was that nigga at some point, and Urahara is also that nigga. And two of them at the same. Yeah, nah, that's.
That's why his
And
Yeah,
if
I
motive.
that
mean,
if that
What's
leads
his
if the
what's
story
his
went
motive?
Ichigo
on,
too,
We need to.
huh?
I don't know what his motive would be because if his motive is the same as Aizen, they ain't teaming up.
Yeah, I don't think they teaming up because it's like Urahara. Even though Aizen is smart as fuck, I feel like Urahara's just like IQ is just way like he would have been. I believe he would have been smarter than Aizen. Like he
He
would have
probably
moved
would have.
differently.
Yeah.
He would have
He already
moved
is.
totally differently
one
than
one
Aizen. If he didn't have that morality compass, like that Urahara does, and he just took that away, he would have been complete menace. He would have like either let Aizen do what he did and manipulate the whole situation that so he would come up the top. It would just be like Urahara, like most definitely he would have been smarter. He's already smarter than Aizen, but as a villain, it would have been a whole different ballgame.
And
Not
I'm also interested in this Urahara creating a rogue Ichigo.
not gonna lie,
Yeah.
I am gonna throw my money here
You could
because
have did that.
we are spending a lot of time on this bleach topic.
You're
I'm
right.
gonna
You're
be
right.
honest.
You're right.
I am gonna
You're right.
throw
You're right.
I'm gonna throw my number one out there right quick. Even though Mirio being off one is top two, if anybody watched podcast has been to my stream before, they know that I watch this Fanimation group that's I think the best Fanimation group on YouTube, and they did a whole hour-long video compilation. They combined all the videos they did. And it's like, what if Naruto went evil? I've watched that, and I thought that just from ideas they did in there, I thought that idea is. I truly think that can be a really really amazing idea. Even though one time I want to be biased, I want to say Marine Luffy because I feel like it can be so many different things that can happen. I think I'm gonna have to go with that rogue Naruto.
I'm right there with you, Freak, because it's a lot of things that plays into it. It's just like they were talking about how when old buddy, sorry, that name turns evil. It's the same thing. When do they have Naruto go rogue? When he's young, or when he just discovered his nine tails?
Facts, that is
His
true.
third day sitting on that swing, have him just snap.
Tragic. That was a sad day.
I hope he's sitting on that swing just thinking about everybody that's picked on him. He's like, you know what? I'm tired of it.
No,
Well,
fuck.
Fuck everyone.
Have him
But
snap.
how far did Rogue Naruto get?
It would just generally be, in my opinion,
Not too far.
it would generally just be
Not
what
really
happened
far.
in that Naruto movie. The one with him and Sakura go to like a different dimension, or not different dimension, but like different streamline timeline, where everybody's personalities is vastly different. I want to say Path to a Ninja. Was that the name of it? Path to a Ninja, Road to a Ninja, something about ninjas.
Road to Ninja.
Yeah, there we go. To where Hinata was more bold, and Sasuke was there at the village, but he was more so like a playboy and so on and so forth. Woo, woo. He would just take the role of Menma, in the sense of he would generally have probably like more control over the Nine Tails, but for evil reasons, his skills and whatnot would improve to generally rival the Leaf Village in a sense. Would he have an army of puppet niggas with him? I don't know. It depends. But
Because Memma had different power. Like Memma was a completely different person.
That's why I say it depends on when he snaps. If he snaps
But
like after he's
because like if he turns rogue, it's like his options are join the Akatsuki or die.
basically.
I want to. That's true, but
Yeah, that nigga.
That-
Because
I want
when Pain comes looking for the Nine Tails, that nigga gonna die. It's either
That nigga had to be
gonna be
like a
down or you gonna
motherfucking,
die.
that nigga have to do a John Cena heel turn, nigga. After he trained with Killer B and the war start, nigga, and they
It had to be
that
late.
nigga just turn around on him like, yeah, nigga,
I was saying, I really want everybody to watch that animation of the rogue
He
Naruto.
would have to turn. He would have to turn rogue
Yeah,
right after
yeah.
he beat Pain. When he talks to Nagato, Nagato would have to talk some type of sense of that nigga to make him be like, yo, fuck all these things. That
anti-friend.
Naruto going stupid.
well, nothing
I
really.
think, like,
My fault. Go ahead. Leonard.
no, not my fault. Go ahead, Prince. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I would think in regards if Naruto went rogue, I feel like me personally, this is just my opinion. Wild take, don't really give a damn. That I feel like he would probably be picked up by Obito at some point,
I agree.
because Obito was still out there, so it's not like he would generally be by himself for majority of the time. But there'd be some time where Naruto would have to discover who he, his reasoning, the whole Nine Tails thing, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. I feel like if Win got out that the Nine Tails is running around frequent, Obito generally is one of the only people who can. Well, I won't say one of the only people, but one of the few people who can generally travel and cover distance quite fast enough to find this nigga.
That's why I'm saying. He can join the Akatsuki or he can die.
Then
And they were watching him too.
If he turns early, it's literally join the Akatsuki or die. Because if he does run to Obito's gonna bring him to the Akatsuki.
So the Fanimation that I watched of this situation, they started it at they pretty much switched Naruto and Sasuke for the beginning part, and then they gave Naruto from that little beginning, that little like how they met each other at the very beginning of Shippuden,
Mm-hmm.
Naruto and Sasuke, like they pretty much switched them two, and then gave Naruto his own plot line from there and everything. And they did it. I see how they did it. They just like they didn't really give him a full. They didn't give him like a full reason of why. They just switched to and made it like, what if he was the rogue person or like the main villain at this point?
So I kind of want to see a rogue Naruto and a rogue Sasuke being diabolical.
That would not coexist, Loki. I was saying that not coexist.
You would say that they couldn't coexist?
Not both of them being rogue at the same time.
Yeah, if both of them rogue, they won't coexist like you think they would.
Sasuke's jealousy wasn't allowed.
And the fact that they won't be friends. Oh, this nigga still powerful than me? I can't have that shit.
That nigga's pride and ego would be damaged.
Not allowed.
Everything about Naruto would change like that. When I say everything about Naruto, but majority his jutsus that he would use, right? Because it's like when would he like Jiraiya wouldn't be there.
Because y'all talking about the swing, he not gonna learn nothing.
Yeah, he not gonna learn nothing.
Not gonna learn nothing.
When is Jiraiya gonna teach him the Sharingan? Like he's not.
If he turned episode like
I feel like
10,
he was so still at Shadow Scroll.
No, that's why Billy said like after Killer
But
B,
it would have to be the only point where he could turn rogue and actually go do something is if when he goes and talks to Nagato, he get on some man fuck them shit. That's the only spot where the turn can happen. Because anything before that, he doesn't learn Sage Mode and he loses the pain.
And that whole it literally is just Naruto with the raw power. It's just him with raw like nine tail power.
Raw power with nine tails.
His shit pushed in by pain.
Literally, it wouldn't be. It would just be like that.
It would literally be at that moment with Nagato. He on some fuck them nigga shit. And he joined the Akatsuki. And then maybe at some point in the Akatsuki, he like, man, fuck these niggas too. I'm really my own nigga.
Literally.
Then he branch off.
He gonna do a Sasuke.
It would have to be post pain fight, or he makes no progress. Like he goes nowhere.
I think you're right.
Because like literally what Belly said, like literally, like what that's such a specific point, and at that point Naruto had friends. Like Naruto had people like that fucked with him at this point when he was defending the village. Like he had people that cared about him.
That was the perfect point. Y'all niggas don't never want to fuck with me. I ain't never y'all friend unless y'all need help and I'm just the strongest nigga. That was that exact situation.
Everything would just not be like he would.
If Nagato would have got that shit to click in his head, then that would have been the point where he would have had to turn rogue. Because anything before that, bro, he either just joins the Akatsuki or he dies because he doesn't want to join the Akatsuki.
I mean, you can't just throw around tail beast bones all day.
Damn, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Since you bring that up, that actually makes me want to change. That actually makes me change my mind a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking about the Fanimation this whole time when I said Road Naruto, because I was thinking about how well they did it, and I was like, damn. When I actually think about how it'd be for the actual story wise,
it's just when you.
That nigga he really would have had to do it after pain. There's really damn near no other way, unless somehow, some way, he came across some type of cold motherfucker.
Yeah, like if it would have been, I would have definitely chosen.
I can't even put what plot armor they can think they got to give this nigga a cold person to train under.
He would have to join the Akatsuki or do it like right after he beats pain, or his whole rogue journey would have to be like him finding those fucking forbidden scrolls, like where he found the multi-shadow clone jutsu and shit. He gotta go find a whole bunch of them shits and build a crazy bag, because at some point,
I can see him just stealing a bunch of scrolls.
The Akatsuki's plan still goes into motion, and part of the plan is taking the Nine Tails. So at some point, he gonna have to run in with them niggas.
Yeah. See, I ain't gonna. One time, I'm gonna backtrack to this thing. I'm gonna get off of. So how they did it And this, it's the same. How they did in the fan base is pretty much like the same thing, like the normal Naruto Sasuke, but like they had him go under Orochimaru under them 2 years instead of Jiraiya just because of Orochimaru's path. Like they say, like he would have seen what Naruto's done with tuning exams, like it's like they had him like his slight deviation start and the tuning exams, and then go that Orochimaru saw that offered him under when he was seeing that he was starting to deviate his ways because since Orochimaru was with Akatsuki, he would know certain plans that they would have. So like he took him under to try to take, you know what I'm saying, the Jinchuriki. So he got his training. So he ended up getting really good training under that process, and it ends up cold, and then going through like his Shippuden Road journey from there. That's the route they did it, and that's why I liked how it sounded, and that's why I picked it originally.
It would have. I feel that. It would have definitely it would have changed everything if they said if what if Jiraiya was turned into a rogue village. I mean, a rogue ninja. Then that would have changed. Like it would have added more of the impact. But it wouldn't have mattered at what point.
Okay, it's not even about that. When I say right there, it was about impact. It's on like they only had Naruto. I mean, they only had him go under Orochimaru for 3 years. Of course, like to switch it with Sasuke, but also because Orochimaru was part of Akatsuki, so he would know how they think and what plans and like such they would have. So that's the only reason they had him do it to make it make sense why Naruto would be going off with Orochimaru at this point. The only reason they combined like put them two together.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I get that. I was saying like the point at where they change it and like the person they change it with would have made more of an impact. Not impact, but it would have like the timeline would have been very different, and
The
it would have
problem,
continued on if they changed like
the
Jiraiya
problem
instead of
with Naruto is that he benefits way too much from being a good guy.
Yeah.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So throughout all this discussion, what was everybody's number one pick? Because we Zoro,
Oda as a villain.
Freak.
Dang.
I'm switching to Marine Luffy now. I ain't gonna laugh at all this.
Heard you.
Oh,
Blah.
I'm still leaning towards Urahara as a villain.
Mm-hmm. Powerless.
I'm gonna stick with Urahara.
Right. Hero, you said yours would be the same thing as the Rogue Naruto. Veli.
No, you know what? Hold on, fuck it. I'm
give me,
fuck all
give
that.
me,
Yeah.
give me guts never left. Give me that. Give me him and Griffith just living their lives.
Friend
Interesting.
forever.
Lando.
Yeah, Urahara as a villain.
All right. I ain't gonna lie. After quiet conversation about it, you may want to see what would happen primarily if Guts had never left the Band of Hawks. Don't really care about Rengoku becoming a demon because I feel like it's just gonna be Tandro gets a flashback. He gets a power up. He beats Rengoku. They have like a heartfelt moment. Blah 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 blah.
Okay.
If
Goku
Goku,
kills himself
I feel
again.
like
If
Goku gonna be the type nigga that he got so much like overwhelming positivity and humanity that he gonna turn into a demon and still be a good guy.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling too.
Like what's bro name Genma?
oh yeah,
Like,
the whole if Goku never bumped his head, I feel like he just died in Dragon Ball and just wouldn't
Yeah.
come back.
He don't get that crazy power boost. He ain't got no family to fight for.
Yeah. We
he
talked
just
about
becomes a normal Saiyan, probably.
Yeah, but
There's
he,
nothing
he,
special
does, he
about
does
Goku
not
where he was
progress.
raised, or where he
Boy,
was
boy,
raised.
Vegeta show up, boy, he shows him that he's truly the Prince of all Saiyans when Vegeta shows up. You know what I'm saying?
you know all that good stuff.
Yeah,
To get into so ladies and gentlemen, most times with this podcast, of course, we always do anime talks, anime discussions, anime debates, anime yelling, because at the end of the day, we're trying to differentiate ourselves, and as well as we're just a bunch of anime loving niggas. But still, fuck the anime community, because some of you niggas is weird. I'm gonna take it to the grave. I don't give a damn if y'all don't like me. Fuck you.
How do you niggas?
Yo, they need to
How
psych.
do you niggas- I ain't even gonna say niggas need Jesus. Y'all just need some type of religion. Y'all need a savior. Go get y'all fucking lives right.
Disciples.
But today, switching up a bit, shout out to the homie Lando and things of that nature for instilling
Yes, sir.
things like this. We're talking about video games and video games of natures. So the first topic that I do have here is the art of a boss fight. For all my people who play multiple games with multiple bosses and may have feel some type of
He's
connection,
smiling like he wasn't
rage.
just getting his ass beat.
Hey, I know the art of a good boss, and I know bullshit.
Rage
me.
moments and things like that. What what is the art of a boss fight? Kick us off,
I
Zora.
guess we got to explain all the boss fight.
Facts. I feel like it depends on the game too.
In fact, it do depend on a lot of different games, but
Video
it comes down to
Video games, indeed.
Yes.
It really
it
depends
comes
on
down
what kind of game
to
you're
good
playing.
combos that the bosses have. You boss of an area, allowing you as the character to be able to get a damn hit in. That's important. That's number one. Miyazaki.
Tragic. Now you said the
Nah,
government.
Miyazaki boss fights go crazy.
Letting the motherfucker be able to get a swing in. And I was gonna say the boss fight that comes to mind is Al from Sekiro, not the father verse where he throwing fire and shit. I'm talking about the first time you meet that nigga and he asks you whether you want to side with him or you want to side with the nigga you've been protecting this whole time, because he the nigga that raised you, and you fight that nigga. If you decide to go with the nigga that you protect him and you fight him, that's I would say that's top 3 boss fights in the Souls game. I
Yeah.
already like top 10 every other game. But like,
Yeah, that one did something to my spirit. The Sekiro, yeah, they got some good boss fights in there. Like it's something about the
and then the number 1 from motherfucking Souls games from the same game, Sekiro, final boss of the whole motherfucking story.
Yeah.
That nigga Ishin, the Sword Saint. That's a motherfucker. That whole fight is a movie, nigga. If you die, nigga, you gotta go. You gotta watch that bitch again. What?
I'm gonna say that Zoro definitely raised some very, very, very good points. Of course, the one I don't agree with. Of course, most people will agree with. Well, I don't. You know what I'm saying? He said, of course, being able to get one damn hit in. I like struggling to get that one hit in. I do. I like having struggle to get that one hit.
I like struggling. Like I like struggling going. But if you fight fucking Alana from the goddamn Shadow of the Earth Tree DLC, she does not stop swinging.
Hey, you thought this shit was gonna be easy? Nah. I'm losing. No, we losing.
I'm like, shit, can you stop for half a second?
Hell no, that's the. But isn't that the point though? Isn't that the point?
Yeah.
No, that's not
That's
the
not
point.
the point. That's not the point.
No, I believe. No, I believe.
There's a difference between a good boss fight and an overly challenging
And
boss.
bullshit, yeah.
I think
But,
for me, what it,
Like that, like Rolanda is a good example of a very good challenging boss fight. Like obviously it's possible to beat her and shit, but she's not a good boss fight. She's bullshit.
I think what makes a good boss fight. This is kind of crazy, but I think it's the reason we fight. Like if the reason we fight,
like Mesmer,
That's a big part of it. That is a big part of it.
the reason we fight gotta be.
Shadow Earth DLC easily.
It gotta be a good enough reason for me. Like
Some of my favorite boss fights, I had literal hatred for the motherfuckers I was fighting.
but you gotta fight them.
I was more than happy to fight them. I was more than happy to fight the motherfucker. I legitimately hated the motherfucker.
Man, it sometimes don't even have to be hatred. Like definitely the fight in Asura's Wrath. Asura versus Agos, like his teacher. Like that shit, I didn't hate Agos. I fucking loved like his teacher. Just his personality and shit. When I was fighting him, and then when he died, that shit was sad as fuck. But it was a good ass boss fight because of the story, for the reason. Most definitely.
Yeah.
A lot of my favorite boss fights, I really hated when I fought Baldur as Kratos in God of War. I hated that nigga for real in real life, personally.
Yeah.
I hated that nigga in his mythology. I've never even read the mythology until I played that game, and I hated that nigga anyway. And he wasn't even all that they was talking about in the game, but he was a fuck nigga though. Fuck him.
Well, fun fact, just to give a kind of a little insight, his whole upbringing was that his mom didn't want him to get hurt and things of that nature. So she wished upon to Zeus if she can make sure that her son is always protected. Zeus, being the dickhead that he is, made sure of that, but also took away this man's whole overall ability to feel anything in terms of physical. So he lived his life growing up as he couldn't feel like any warmth of a hug or any form of affection fully and stuff like
Still
that.
hate that nigga.
So
He
him
couldn't.
take
Wait. It would be Zeus.
oh
You
that's
mean
his
Odin?
Odin, my fault. I
Okay,
was
why
he's
was I
he
confused?
he said Kratos, but I was thinking of Zeus because yeah, all that good stuff. But yeah, Odin being the dickhead he is, my fault. Was kind of doing that, and then not only the cherry on top was Odin and Thor. Always kind of just fucked with this man every time, every day, just doing shit that generally, in hindsight, is very painful. But he can't feel it, so he's just getting, he's just a punching bag who's there all the time. So yeah,
I
kind of
had no
drove him,
sympathy
a
for
little
that nigga.
insane.
Feel zero sympathy for that nigga. Fuck him. But also, you feel me? Sometimes, when going back to the reason you fight him, sometimes it'd be a dope ass like little swerve,
Yeah.
like in Devil May Cry 5. That nigga V was like my favorite character.
Yep.
And then I found out that he did Nero the way he did Nero,
Uh-huh.
and I was all for the smoke.
I
They
think
swerved the fuck out of me. They made me love this nigga the whole game. And then they showed me what the fuck he did, and I was like, "You bitch!"
Betrayal.
Just to piggyback what Zoro said and what I was saying about, definitely the reason and the build up of why you fight is definitely very, very important, especially in a true story based game. You know what I'm saying? And more so in a game. Okay, so I feel like story games, games based off story games, and games based off lore. Of course, in my opinion, are two different things. As opposed to like a game like Elden Ring, which is super lore based, not really super story driven, very lore based, and other story mode games you actually play through the story for certain things. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think that those are very, very important for certain games, like story based games. But I definitely, so, what matters the most to me is like definitely the combat sense itself. I like, even though it's very done and they're barely starting to work this, I want I want the second boss. I want their second form that most boss fights have. I want it more so to be an adapting boss fight. I want a boss fight that adapts to how you played that first thing, and then tries to play against that, and you have to form a new strategy against the second part. I know some are kind of doing that, but not fully doing that. I want a bot that truly, fully does that, and I think that personally put into a story game with a good reasoning would be the most ideal boss fight for
You
somebody
talking
that
about
likes story, and on top of that, somebody that likes super challenging stuff like I do.
you talking about the Nemesis system?
not necessarily.
Like something
To
kind of similar to that though, where like every time you, as you're trying to
They
beat
do
this
that.
man,
kind of piggyback off of what Freak's stating.
They do that type shit a lot in Persona games.
No, they choose a game over 50.
I kind of want to be devil's advocate a little bit.
Being a big Persona fan,
Before
yeah,
you are devil's advocate, hold on. Piggyback off me right quick.
So piggyback off of what Freak is saying, as far as the art of a boss battle can go, boss battle doesn't need to be the overall complicated thing, but in terms of what Freak is saying as a boss adapting to how you are playing, example for don't know which Batman it is, but I want to say either Origins or City, one of those two, where you fight Mr. Freeze. And every time you
That's
do a
pretty.
okay, yeah, every time you do a takedown on him, you can't do the same takedown on him. You have to find a new way to take him down. meaning you got to change up your play style. You gotta navigate. See how his movement is, see where he's going, see what can be effective, what isn't effective, what's considered the same form of takedown versus what's different. And I do feel, depending on how a studio does create a boss battle for you, the atmosphere has to be there. Kind of has to put you in the sense of, if I was in this fight myself, how would I play this out? Do I feel immersed into it? Am I feeling like I'm really going against this boss? Prime example, Kingdom Hearts 2. For all those who might not have played it, might have
My
played it.
nigga fresh, boy. That was my next example. My nigga fresh.
The final fight you have with Zemnis. You're in that null and void area. He's at like his peak performance and things like that. And then you have Riku. You really gotta know how to navigate, how to fight this nigga. Everything that you've been doing throughout the whole entire game, grinding, getting you level up. Woo, woo, woo. You really gotta put your abilities to show. And then you have that final moment where he just has you encased in nothing but like blast energy. And you have to triangle X to block every shot and whatnot. You feel that. Like you feel that moment. You feel like, oh shit, I survived this. Oh shit, cutscene still going on. Hold on. Like it's one of those to where you just like you feel like you're a part of the situation. Granted, you're not, but there's a reward after you get through it.
Yeah.
Now that you talk about that, well, I'm gonna bring up motherfucker Wolong, nigga. That Luke Bull fight, nigga. You was hitting that motherfucker. that nigga wasn't playing with you, nigga. For all my niggas who play Wolong, I know now quit at Luke Bull.
let me pick back off first one more time. No, I'm saying, because you brought up Kingdom Hearts 2. Saying that I'm not gonna use this as the adaptability example, but I feel like this was the original example of what a true challenging in-game secret boss fight is supposed to be like. And I feel like this set the standard of what Souls games and the Reds games be. The secret Sephiroth fight at the end of
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 2. I feel like there has never, I truly feel to my core, I can honestly say, I think there has never been a boss fight that up until nowadays. I feel like there was a long gap where I feel like the Sephiroth fight was unmatched, especially for its time when it came out. When it comes for challenging, being challenging, the different switch ups that he would do at different points. He ain't adapting to you, but like I feel like the developers knew what strategies you would be doing at this point based off what cards you would have at this point, and kind of built what power system he would have as the match goes on. I feel like they just had great insight, but I feel like that is the best example up till now, of course, of what a non-adaptive boss fight is supposed to look like.
I'm gonna. Oh, go ahead, bro.
Actually, you were about to be devil's advocate. I think you were next in queue.
Beating the shit out your
I honestly, because a point that y'all brought up is kind of interesting. Zoro said, right? You said that one boss. I haven't fought the boss.
Which one?
The nigga. You said you think the one that you can't like hits you like.
Oh, you talking about Rolana?
I think so. You said that
The one that doesn't stop swinging at you.
Yeah, one that doesn't. Yeah. I was thinking about it, and I was just like, wait. Hey. And then I brought up, like, it's as a point. Y'all said no. But as I'm thinking about it, as a villain, right, because viewers who don't know, as me, Lando Bando, I like to be immersive in both sides. So as a villain, why the hell would I let you hit me? And even though this is a game, right, even though there's like a really very, very small opening to where you can hit, like, why would I let you hit me? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the harder the boss, the more rewarding it feels when you beat it. And when there's those really tight, like, spaces to actually do anything to me, like, when you actually beat that boss, it's more rewarding.
Not gonna lie, Lando, I am the biggest advocate for that point. I don't think there's a bigger advocate for that point than me. Trust me, it's not. Me and Zoro talked about this many times. Some niggas just don't care about that super difficult. Some niggas just don't care for it. They want challenge, but don't need all the extra shit. They really don't.
To the point where I can't even get a hit in because I'm dodging everything you throwing at me, and I ain't had the chance to swing yet. That ain't a boss fight.
There's no reward to that for me. That shit is detrimental. That's broken controllers. I pay a lot of money for my shit.
Well, hold on. To go off of what you're saying though, Lando. Like, I think there's like it depends on the person. I think there's like a special ground because one of the things that we want from the bosses is we want them to be hard. Like we want them to be strong. Like I didn't spend the whole game like training to get better to fight some weak ass. Like nah, I'm trying to squabble. Just a little. I'm trying to squabble for them. But at the same time, the last boss for the Elden Ring DLC, I loved it. A lot of people did not like the last boss because he
nerfed the shit off of it.
he got a dog in him, and that dog don't stop barking.
I don't think a motherfucker need to be that overly fucking extremely challenging to where you gotta fight the motherfucker 1,000 times for it to be a good boss fight. I don't think.
I mean, but that's Elden. That's
And that's another thing. It's like shit. If I'm going up against this shit, nigga, let me be able to do that. Some of that shit. Oh, nigga.
There definitely needs to be.
I think I got the challenge. I think I got the opposite side of that.
Yeah. Wait.
Like,
Hear me out.
One mic.
Oh my bad. Instead of a difficulty-based boss fight, I prefer a story-based boss fight. Somebody that makes you hate them throughout the game until you get to them, and then you just want to. At that point, it's not even you fighting the boss; it's just you wanting to beat the damn boss. Not you as the character, you as the person. Like Borderlands 2, I don't know how many of y'all play that.
Handsome Jack, but hate that nigga. Hate his guts. You ain't even gotta say
throughout the entire game. Handsome Jack is talking shit to you in your ear. At that point, you're not playing as a boss hunter. He's talking to you. So when you got to the boss fight, it wasn't about the difficulty. It's just you wanting to kill this nigga. God of War. You trying to get to Zeus. You trying to get to the boss or whoever's talking shit to you the entire game. So I prefer that immersiveness where it's not just about difficulty. It's about building that hatred towards this character to the point where you have a reason to go to the boss, the final boss.
Yeah, but with that, I would agree. That's where we were talking about before. With the reason why you're fighting has to be like, I have to have an emotional connection with the reason that we fight, and whether it's because I fucking hate you or if I got something I need to stand on. If I gotta stand on business, and that's how we fighting. I love that. We need the challenge for a boss. Like I need that boss to be worth the fact that I put an effort to get stronger, and learn this game. And then I think the important part that Veli and Zora were also mentioning is that there has to be the counterplay, right? Like it can't just be one-sided where you're just swinging all the time, and it can't be the other way around where I'm just swinging all the time. We got to have that sort of counterplay where it becomes like a dance where you're swinging, I'm dodging, trying to defend, and then I'm swinging and you're dodging and trying to
choreography. There needs to be choreography.
You got to have counterplay in order for it to be fun.
With that, going back to that motherfucker blocker fight, nigga, you ain't even dancing with the bitch. You got to run from the bitch and make sure you out her hit range and then come back. Because she just gonna keep swinging. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you can parry her. So, for characters like that, you gotta.
Well, if you're parrying her, you just gonna fuck her shit. So it's one sided on both. That's what I'm saying. It's not a good boss fight.
Yeah.
But you got PTSD, bro.
That's.
I love Melania though.
That's kind of what goes into it.
Melania cheats, but I mean, aesthetically, she is a good boss fight.
That's what kind of goes into it, though, right? Though, what Blah and what Powerless kind of said when they said when Powerless was kind of talking about how he likes the story.
Yeah, the story.
I would most definitely agree. But for that to be efficient, we have to talk about the type of game we're playing. because even though Elden Ring has like fantastic story, like because I had to look up, I kind of had to like
That's
look up the
lore.
story.
That's lore.
Lore, okay, yeah,
That's
lore,
Lord.
story.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
We talking about lore, it has fantastic lore,
And
but
that's my
Elden
whole
Ring is
breakdown.
known
Yeah,
for its difficulty, so it's gonna be a little bit more like that chart. Like it was like story, difficulty, and like action. Like it will be a little bit lean towards more towards difficulty than the story, even though it has a lot of both.
we've addressed this, Lando. It's
What
just
about
Zoro and Freak have been speaking from that Elden Ring difficulty standpoint.
But also use
Like I said,
but also use
like,
Final
and like,
Fantasy Kingdom
I
Hearts as an example.
like in the Eastern fight, both of them fights are difficult, but not bullshit.
I play RPGs, so I'm speaking from a more story based game type situation.
Yeah, we talking like story, like a story boss, like
So
like
I
just
like
based off the story wanting to fight that nigga. Nitro probably the best in Sekiro just from the story.
I like having
But
a
he not as
good
difficult as some of the other niggas.
I like having good build up and like having a reason that I want to fight the motherfucker. I like having that shit. I like having a challenge, but the motherfucker can't just be bullshit. And
you gotta have?
I'm look. I do a lot of shit. I ain't got time in my life to go fight a motherfucker 1,000 times. I got a family gang. No, not doing that shit.
Fact.
That shit will never be my type of
Facts.
gameplay, bro. I'm off that for sure. I can understand why niggas enjoy it, and I can see the fulfillment in it and all that shit. I just ain't got the time or patience for that.
Like a boss fight need to be more so engaging than difficult.
Yes, that's
Uh,
exactly what I'm
I'll
getting at.
I'll state this in regards
Difficulty
to
can be engaging. Like what Freak said, the difficulty can be engaging for some people.
No, but there's a difference. There's a difference between the difficulty being engaging and difficulty being just overly difficult. Like if you're fighting a boss and it's difficult and you keep retrying because you want to learn how to beat the boss, that's different from just retrying because this motherfucker is bullshit and he keeps killing me and I gotta kill this motherfucker at some point.
Like if there's the way that they increase difficulty, where like for instance Sekiro, the best part about the boss fights is that there's always that ability to counter or counterplay, where you have the parry system. You got where they have like the Mikiri counter where they do the thrust. You got to jump over their sweeps, but it's always that chance to counterplay some of their strong moves. But if you fuck up, you fucked up because and it's your like it's a difference there versus when they make bosses that are like just bullet sponges or just unfair. You get what I'm saying? Like I've played a bunch of games where like the boss monster was just like a health bar and I had to shoot it more versus or it was just something that hit me way harder and it was okay. It wasn't there wasn't any counters to it.
No, I definitely argue more so along the lines of a. I mean, I definitely brought my point of bosses from more so Elden Ring, but I also gave. Remember, I broke it down in story games and lore based games. I gave examples of both being Kingdom Hearts, Sephiroth being my example. Even though I think that's like the precipice of what led to
Also, like
Souls
this
games.
what I mean between where it's like difficult don't mean fun because like free. You gonna sit here and tell me that the Fusion Tree Spirit from motherfucking Elden Ring is a fun ball?
Yeah,
see, but I think it depends on and that's the thing I always tell you, it depends on the person. Because I don't think he's fun. I think the thrill of the whole fight itself and how difficult it is fun. Not the boss itself. I just think the thrill I get from it is fun.
Oh yeah, see.
well to state something, mainly directing towards Lando, but also speaking overall on the topic. Lando, you and me are probably like the two biggest people when it comes to Azura's Wrath. I would say, as far as the game is, it's one of my favorite PlayStation 3 games that I have enjoyed. I have played numerous rounds of times. I even tried to S rank everything. I don't know about platinuming it because I don't got all the time in the world. But when the final DLC came out for you fighting the actual true boss of the overall series.
Yep.
And you generally did feel immersed in that fight overall. You were trying to attack him while he was trying to attack you, trying to avoid his stuff, also getting hit with surprise quick time events. Ooh,
Yep.
so you were always on guard about, okay, what's the next thing? I can't be too reckless, but I can't be too lenient about it, because if
Yep.
I'm not doing damage, then I'm just gonna be here forever. But if I'm doing too much damage, he's gonna catch me off guard with something that I'm gonna press the wrong input for,
Get you
and
back.
then I'm getting fucked up about it. So,
Yep.
a
I get
boss
you.
battle that has
Understand.
a balance of keeping you engaged, but you also got to remember that you can't get too careless either, as you
Yep.
would view it in real life if you were in a fight. For the most part, you could
Most
be as
definitely.
reckless as you want to in a fight, but if you get too careless, you gonna suffer wherever is the follow up. To state that, I do think even games, because I won't say I'm the biggest anime gamer in here, but most of my repertoire is playing anime games. If we go for things like the
Nerd.
the Storm series, you can always get kicked out, sir. If we go off the Storm series, there's some great quick time events for the Storm series, but there's also some shitty boss fights for the Storm series. I.e.,
You spitting
Storm
right now.
Storm 3, when you have to play as Naruto going against all the tailed beasts. That was a horrible boss
Bullshit.
fight.
Oh, I heard about that one.
Right.
But if you look at something like Storm 2, when you were Naruto Sage Mode going against Pain, that was an
The best
amazing
game.
boss fight,
That's the best game right there.
because you're transitioning from, even though we all saw the moment, we all read the moment, because anime, manga, woo, 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 feeling actually playing through that moment, something different. And especially since CC2 always got to get credit when they do their cutscenes, they do take the aspect of the anime, but they also make it their own. You feeling the sense of, I'm Sage Mode Naruto beating on Pain. Woo, woo, woo. Oh shit, he's doing something different that he didn't do in the show. Oh shit, I'm now into Six Tails mode, and now I gotta knock this nigga off rocks before he throws meteors at my shit all the time.
Hmm.
Oh shit, now I'm back to base form, and I gotta fight an awakened version of him, which, as we know, Naruto games, for the most part, the boss can sub 100 million times, but you can't. Bullshit.
Hmm.
I'm always gonna call it on that. But he's more sturdier. He's harder to really knock down, but
Yep.
you get your shit off. When you have moments like that, or when a studio puts moments like that where they could take something that we all generally watch, grew up on, or even more so just had the premise of, and make it feel and make it come to life, then you're enjoying the boss fight for what it is. I'm not sure how many people played Metal Gear Solid Rising Revengeance. A lot of the boss fights you do in there, you kind of feel, a sense of power as playing as Raiden. Or if you even go against the last boss, Armstrong. Armstrong was a
Love it.
bitch to fight, but
Yes.
it wasn't like I hated the fight overall. It was, I knew if I fucked up, I'm gonna get pissed off, because now I gotta start this shit all over again because I fucked up. Not because the boss mechanics weren't there, because they teach you the mechanics throughout the game, how to
Yep.
how to correctly do your slashes, how to navigate and manage your energy and stuff like that. What combos will work best, how to parry, stuff like that. They give you all this. They let you know, hey, guess what? This is the blueprint. Master it, learn it, make up your own,
Counterplay.
make sure that you understand you have this down pat, because when you fight a boss like Armstrong, who is very sturdy, very has abilities that deflect your shit off, or that you have to counter, or hits you very hard, or can make sure to one shot you damn near, is like, you can't be mad at nobody but yourself, because you everything was there for you.
Hmm.
Nothing was hidden, nothing was taken away, stuff like that. You had all the answers right then and there. It was whether you wanted to learn how to master all these answers, or you just suffered it and just had to, hey, it is what it is.
Damn, I hate that you just went so fed right there, and like literally just ate the whole topic. You know what I'm saying? Just killed the
Okay.
bitch.
Man,
Cause right
man,
before that,
that's the
I was about to be like, cause I was gonna wait till everybody like had a thing. I was about to be like, but there was one game that actually combined both elements of story and lore and make it hard to bet. I was gonna say God of War, and then mastering that quick time element, making it engaging for people. And I said, you explained it perfect. Now that was literally gonna be my final point when everybody was done.
My fault,
Back
freak.
back to what he was saying about that fucking Storm 3 fight. Fuck that game to this day. That
Tragic.
shit was fucking bullshit, bro. You fight them niggas King of the Hill style, bro. You don't heal. You just there. And once you knock one of them out, another big ass 30-foot monster jump in the ring like, what's up, bitch? Fuck him. Fuck that game. Fuck all of it. Fuck.
Then after you get through all that, you gotta fight Obito right after. And guess who got infinite
Bro,
subs? That nigga.
no Gatorade, nigga. You don't get no rest time. No towel, no none of that shit. You just sweating the whole time.
But one
So
thing I will
Billy,
give the Naruto shit, my bad. One thing I will give Naruto shit is they took what God of War. They took what I thought God of War made one of the best thing in boss fights ever with the cinematic gameplay. They took with that, and then they made it to where if you actually hit enough, you get a nice little secret factor. I feel like that that one little thing they added made that shit beautiful to me.
Yeah, I played the Storm 4 story so many times to get all the secret factors.
I will always give Naruto that credit. Like they took my favorite element in boss fights right now, and they made it even better by giving it an actual little secret factor. I was like, that was genius.
I'm not sure if anybody else has anything they want to state before I
I'll
move
just
on.
say that.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
the
just,
rap
I'll
this
just say
topic,
one
I
last
feel like
thing.
it's go
My
ahead, go ahead.
all right, so,
fault. My fault. My fault. My fault. I'll say one last thing. I
okay.
definitely agree what you're saying. What you said, Prince. That was very well said. Um, it's just this one moment. This keeps like replaying in my mind. Like in my class, I'll say my classmate. My classmate said, I think this was like an Elden Ring fight, a boss. He kind of wore on his like we were all talking about like games and stuff, and he kind of wore on his chest that he beat the certain boss before the boss was nerfed. And I think it like the conversation changed to like, yeah, I beat this boss to I beat this boss before it was nerfed. Meaning like I beat it when everybody was complaining about it being difficult. So there is a way to beat it. And like Oscar's Wrath and um Elden Ring, Oscar's Wrath is definitely like that the combination, that balance, that's what made it such a good game. I love that game. The story and the fighting. And I think like in Elden Ring, it's like the like, oh yeah, this needs to be nerfed when other people like actually can, even though it's a small percentage, like those
Yeah, I was
Mm.
people.
about to say, you could one shot the final boss in the motherfucking DLC, but that don't make it a fun boss because you got to get some OP shit to do it. But it don't make it a fun boss when you have your regular shit, you can't do shit. You know what I'm saying?
So it's just that like what makes the boss not fun is like you not being able to hit it all the time.
I think take it
No,
like
amazing.
this,
No,
or
no.
how
What
I'm
makes
interpreting it is the boss is a boss fight isn't fun when you feel like regardless of what you are able to do throughout the whole time you
Mhm.
got up to that boss is utterly shut down. Either A, the boss does way too much damage for the point that you're at, or B, the boss has a continuous motion to him that there's no real opening that you physically can catch on to be able to
Mhm.
retaliate. Granted, are there ways of doing things? Yes, you can, parry and stuff like that. But let's take it to a standpoint of maybe someone doesn't want to have that type of play style and there's a certain play style
Mhm.
that they're going for. Of
Yeah.
course, they could switch it and be like, okay, well, I can parry this nigga all day and then retaliate however I want to.
Uh-huh.
But that takes away
That makes the
your
boss
being
unfun.
of how you wanted to play the game, for example.
Yeah.
So like Lando, just use, let's say
Mhm.
D&D wise, right?
Yeah.
Bondo, woo, woo, woo. Let's say it's just you and an enemy. You're fighting the enemy, woo,
Yep.
woo, and then we hit you with well, the enemy's immune to X, Y, and Z.
And it's all the shit you do.
Well, now your whole bag just got stripped from you, and so now the question is, well, what do I do in regards to this? But then we tell
I
you,
combine my
oh,
fighting.
well, he can't get hurt from the environments or whatnot. Granted, that's not your playstyle. That doesn't mean you
Yep.
can't use that playstyle. It's just now, well, damn. you're forcing me to switch up tactics that I built myself up to primarily focus on to fight and to go about in this story, to then have to switch it for this one person that is just shutting down my whole shit.
Okay,
It's not a matter
like
of the boss isn't fun, but it's like if I'm going with a range build per se, my range
yep,
build should be able to carry me throughout the story regardless of the challenge.
yep.
If it makes things easier, cool. But if it makes things harder, cool. But at the end of the day, the challenge should still always be the same across the board. I shouldn't have to fight something that shuts down my range build, and then I have to go back, switch up to a new build just to beat this one boss to go back to switch back to my range build again.
And
Got you.
overly difficult boss.
Really, like a boss that can only be beaten with the shield, but my playstyle doesn't carry a shield. Got
It just it
Yeah,
just it just simply goes back to difficulty don't always equal fun.
Yeah, these niggas don't like overly difficult bosses. You know what I'm saying? Somebody different. That's what it boils down to. Niggas over difficult bosses. You know what I'm saying?
My counter argument with there though is like I kind of like the boss that makes me adapt my playstyle a little bit though. Like if
And,
like
that's not a problem. We just saying objectively it's not
whoa, let me
good.
finish. Let me finish, bro, please.
No.
So one of those like examples was like throughout Elden Ring I have been playing where I would carry like a shield and shields in Elden Ring are pretty tough. They're pretty useful until you get to Melania, where all of a sudden you can't block those hits because when you start blocking them, that's when you start giving her health back. And so I love that a bit, like that challenge where I had to then adapt my playstyle so I can't just block all the time. Like there's some attacks like I had to block, like that little waterfowl dance, but for the most part I had to dodge. And I like that growth because it caused me to do more when it caused me to develop my playstyle more.
Wait a minute. Wait, let me ask you something right quick. Just the last thing on this. So you
yeah,
telling me
bro.
you went the whole Elden Ring just blocking and swinging?
No. And like that one of my playthroughs I did that the guard counter system goes crazy.
Hmm.
The guard counter system does go crazy.
Yeah, it does.
Um,
Especially in Elden Ring. The Elden Ring it goes fucking insane.
Yeah, I'm about to say
um,
sword and shield and fuck my like
but
that's beside the point. But Melania is that's a good boss fight. She just cheats with the whole healing every time she hits you and she hits a lot.
but I feel like that's balanced though.
She's meant to be like
She doesn't have a lot of
she's
health.
meant to be that overly difficult boss. That's why she's like she's she's supposed to be that optional overly difficult boss.
If
Yeah.
you can heal, why can I not heal?
Just like Sephiroth and Kingdom Hearts 2 was that optional overly difficult boss. You can beat him, it's just overly difficult. You know what I'm saying? Same thing.
The reason we able to heal is because the boss we fighting got four like 10, 15 times our HP.
Yeah. And also, she doesn't even have a lot of health. Millennia's health pool is like real small. Like like as far as like the damage you deal to her, like you deal a considerable amount of damage to Millennia. It's a lot of it just gets regenerated because she beating the fuck out of you.
And I'm gonna keep saying the same thing, but I'm gonna keep going back to this Sephiroth boss fight. When they talking about health bars, Sephiroth had 15 health bars in Kingdom Hearts 2 in that final boss. He had 15 circles that were health bars. 15 of them.
and a quick time event that he started that battle off with. He said, "Oh,
And it,
he said, oh, word, you like using triangles? Nigga bought this."
he always said, "Yep, take this." And then when you take down about 4 or 5 health bars, then he start throwing whole meteors at you, multiple of them. But I'm talking about
Meteors,
that was something
tornadoes.
different.
That nigga used
I'm
the
never
whole
gonna get
playbook.
that. And then start throwing, then, boy, you take down a few health bars, boy, you start throwing whole meteors at you.
Mm.
If you ain't got that glide ability, boy,
You're fucked.
good luck. You know what I'm saying? Good luck. If you ain't leveled up that glide to be able to last a little bit, good luck. That's one thing. That's how I know that's a great boss fight. I played that when I was 12 years old and I'm 30. That was a long time. And I haven't played it since, and I still remember everything about that boss fight. That was an amazing boss fight. Literally my top of all time, top 3 of all time, personally.
Quick question for everybody. This is pertaining to the topic at hand. How many of y'all here played Death and Vendetta? Just get a gauge.
I played it before, yeah.
We not
Yeah.
finna talk about that.
No.
Know where we going.
I'm gonna bring up one fight and the original Def Jam Vendetta that enraged me and some other people. So a good boss
Oh, is that
fight in
where
my
we're going?
well, two is two. One of them is on the roof against DMX. That shit is challenging as hell. That's a boss fight that I appreciate because it's not like everybody else. Like y'all said, it's an increasingly challenging boss. And the second one is WC. I don't care what you say, you're gonna fight him at least 10 times.
I don't
But
remember that.
somehow
I just remember being on that roof. I ain't gonna lie, that was tough. I remember being on the roof multiple times because I kept dying.
yeah, so DMX is that, and then the last one I'm gonna say is Fight Night with Ivan Frost. That's like a truly challenging boss fight because
Bullshit.
the
The bullshit boss
story
fight.
behind the ball so quickly to where if he punches you regularly, he's knocking you out, and you got to restart all over and survive 4 rounds of not trying to get knocked out. And then if you go to like the last round and still lose, you got to do all that shit all over again. I appreciate like boss fights like that. If y'all know Ivan Frost, y'all know what I'm talking about. And y'all got PTSD from what I just told
You
y'all.
really can't get hit the first 4 rounds. He can't touch you. You just got weave.
And if you do, you get knocked out instantly. Ain't no,
Hit you.
ain't no,
That nigga can give you a smooth little body shot. You're dead.
ain't no getting up from it.
Ivan Frost was ooh.
You can get a 4 round thing, you scot free. No, he hit you, now you got to start that shit all over again.
Mm-hmm.
And I do appreciate those a little bit. But they do get to a point where they do frustrate. So I'm like, all right, come on, bro.
Heard. Cool. I'm not sure if anybody else has anything they want to state in regards to this topic.
The
Powerless.
last thing, Def Jam New
Strong
York,
cop.
Def Jam New York, Fat Joe. He was another one that you played that one.
Not Fat Joe, not
Yeah.
Michelin back.
I'm about to say I ain't gonna expand on this, but just saying I truly believe besides Kingdom Sephiroth, I keep saying over besides that fight, you know what I'm saying? Just like I was saying, I was gonna say the game that combined story, a story game with lore and great difficulty, and then making it engaging with the cinematic God of War. I feel like almost any fight from God of War 2 and 3 I can pick, and I
God of
can
War
put
2
that
and
boss
3.
fight 2 or 3. I can put those boss fights against almost any game's boss fights, and I think that holds its own, even being so long ago.
It has some. I don't know if it had my heart and soul into it as much as like the newer God of War boss battles, but
Oh, I
it
have
had
one. How old are you?
Baldur. I fucking hate that. Never
Just
mind.
curious. No, just curious. How old are you?
I played the Gods of War though.
No, I get that.
I'm
I'm just asking.
26.
Okay, you're not young.
Yeah.
I was making sure you wasn't 22. So I'm about to say
Call
there's gonna
me
be a
old.
big difference. No, I just say you ain't young.
Okay.
Ain't no YN. Youngest.
You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say if you was 22 or something, I was gonna say okay, it'll be a difference of why your heart and soul was, and then like mine would be probably, but okay, no different. You probably could have been a decent age.
I mean, those older games did have some fire boss battles. That is one of the things we didn't talk about a whole bunch. Like there were some PlayStation exclusives that had just game wise, they had some good stuff. But
Sly
I'll say
Cooper.
myself, huh?
Sly Cooper.
True. But as far as my input here, I feel like it comes down to 5 categories or 5 criteria. The first one being the reason why we're fighting has to be a good reason. The second one is has to deal with the strength or difficulty of the boss. Like I should feel a challenge. The third one is the counterplay involved and how well the boss requires me to know the game mechanics in order to win and like how it uses that. So like I have to have like those windows to counterplay based off of knowing the game. And then there's also the aesthetic aspect. Like the boss has to have some cool ass moves. Like I want to see some cool shit. It has to have like some cool and unique moves. Um, and then I would say the final thing for me would probably be just what I like. It's kind of hard to say like the outcome, the reward of like of beating the boss. It has to be
Of
worth
course.
it to me. Like I gotta get something, whether or not that's just gratification, a cool item, or like something that or at the end of the story, like I need a good reward. Those are my 5 criteria for a solo boss fight.
I'm leaving with something. I'm around the way.
Yeah, I'm leaving with something.
Tragic. All right.
That I didn't do.
Anybody else? Powerless.
God of War with
No,
the
I'm
food for
good.
mini boss fight games, mini
Aw.
boss fights in future games. I'm gonna leave it at that. God of
Really?
War is the blueprint for many games.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I don't like God of War 3, man.
Mm.
The
Mm.
bosses and that, because it's I expected more from God of War 3.
Mm.
It After playing God of War 2, it's the same issue I had with Borderlands 3 and 2. 2 was amazing. 3 dropped the ball.
Oh
God of
yeah.
War 2 was amazing. God of War 3 dropped the ball. After having so many different weapons and abilities in God of War 2, to get to 3 and just use a bunch of weapons on chains, it seemed like BS to me.
You didn't like the
Like
spear
y'all
on
couldn't.
chain? It was a big change from the sword on chain.
It was literally the spinning blades on chains, the hooks on chains, the fists on chains, the regular blade on chains. It didn't give me the variety that I wanted because I love weapons in games.
Ah,
That's the
okay.
thing I
So
love.
so okay. So big
I
big
focus on that.
perspective thing. Big perspective
Yeah,
thing. I get
it's
that.
just a perspective thing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Because I just saw it
Like
as we're getting to the like this is the build up that we've been getting to this whole time over these games, and we're fighting like the main gods, and these are what the weapons they use.
But they
And
don't
mm,
that's why,
really
and I
even
just took it
use
like that.
those.
Like these
They
are the
don't even
weapons like
really
they're
use
using.
those like that though, right?
what
I
happened?
mean, not in like, I mean, not if you want to go to like actual Greek mythology, but like, I mean, come on now.
I mean, it would have been cool. I mean, the newer God of War, I think it did like a good. It was good by giving
It did
Kratos
way
different
better.
play styles with the different weapons. Like it would have
Yeah,
been
like
cool for you start killing people with Poseidon's trident or some shit. That would have
that
been tough.
that yeah.
Throwing a thunderbolt, or taking Artemis's bow, because all the gods are famous for different weapons. So that part would have been
Mhm.
tough.
Oh, most
I mean,
definitely.
if you because Hades in the mythology, Poseidon and Hades both have tridents.
Right.
One controls shadows and souls, the other controls water. That would have been cool. I mean, I would have been fine with that. It just didn't seem. I don't know. Did
I see.
anybody else feel like a lackluster vibe from God
I
of War 3? Or
I
was it
I
just
definitely
me?
get what you're saying.
Hey,
I,
that's fair, honestly.
Because
I see what he
as soon
means.
as you said that shit, I had the pictures come in my head where I see these purple hooks. I got the normal blades of chaos, and then the only weapon that you don't get that's not another one that's on change is the sword that you use to kill fucking Zeus, but you don't even really.
That, but it's one combo with that. You just push a button.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
wasn't no variety.
Yeah, I see what he means.
I feel that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's fair.
That's it.
Yeah.
Even the fist weapons were on fucking chains, which is crazy.
Say it. I remember distinctly cutting the game off when I first got the fist, and I was like, "Oh shit, a new weapon! And these ain't no chains." And I'm fighting, and I do a combo in the shit sprung chains. I paused the game and cut it off. That was it.
It's like a USB-C port though for Kratos. You know, you got the chain. As long as it's on chains, he can connect to it. You know, it's just it's a little adapter.
Tragic.
And if they had, like they did in Ascension, if they had made that a part of it, it would have been different. Because in Ascension, you use different weapons, but your main one is just the Blades of Chaos, and they just get random power ups in there. That's it. I don't know how many people played Ascension.
I watched
I
Ascension. I didn't
think I
play it.
did too.
I did as well.
Yeah, that's it. That was fine. It was like you build up energy, and it Ascension made you focus on combos because I never did. I never cared. I just pushed buttons to get through the story. Like I was more into the story than the fighting. But Ascension made me get into the fighting because that game was brutal. If you didn't do a right combo, one enemy could knock your health off if you played it the wrong way. So I respected it for that. That's probably one of my favorite God of War games.
That's real. That's real.
Cool.
Yeah,
Especially the liking weapons in games. Most definitely. Most
yeah, because I
definitely.
collect them in real life.
Oh,
Weapons.
really? Type.
We might be
Yeah,
getting off topic with the weapons conversation
Most
though.
definitely are.
yeah, my bad. Yeah,
So, that was the art of boss fight. Topic. That shit went on a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. So
Good
granted,
topic.
I do have one more before we get to quote unquote wrap up session. Microtransactions and live service. Is this gonna be the future or a fad?
Oh,
It's
They're
the
probably
now.
responding.
I think I would say microtransactions for sure, for sure. I feel like besides mobile games, because Fortnite solidified that.
You know,
Yeah, it's not gonna stop.
Fortnite solidified that, but it's too good of a business model. That's not changing. Fortnite solidified that.
Now.
But I guess the main question is, do we really need games to have microtransactions? Hear me out.
No,
no.
Yeah.
Hear
Well,
me
it
out.
depends what you mean by
Thing,
microtransaction. What do you count as a
things like
microtransaction?
Depends on the microtransaction. I don't like shit where like you can buy shit and just be overpowered because you bought the shit.
Yeah, that's trash. But making the
That's
game
right.
free,
But
the
like
microtransactions is fire though. That is something fire that came
but
from it.
like Destiny 2, you have the game and then you have a whole bunch of expansions, and each expansion is like another 60 some hours of gameplay. That type shit, I can fuck with that.
mm,
I don't
There's levels to the microtransactions. I like getting like cosmetics and shit. That's cool. But when the microtransaction is like, here's this strong ass gun for $6.99. You buy
You
it,
want to
it's
win,
better than
right?
everybody. You buy
I
that
don't
bitch,
even play them games, boy.
you're
That
just
evens for
better
me.
than everybody else who didn't pay $6.99. Like, no, that shit is ass to me.
so. I guess
Well, crazy as hell, boy.
let me let me break it down a little bit more. So we do have, well, a very vast genre of games, but just to get a few. So we have our standard gotcha games. Games that are usually are free, that microtransactions are available for things such as maybe summoning, trying to get a weapon, trying to get a character. Ooh,
Yeah,
most of that is usually like
those are the
anime
kind.
games.
Those are the kind of microtransactions that are asked to me, where you can just spend money to have an advantage.
Understandable. Then
Yeah.
you have things
Or
like continue, boy.
spending money. I'll let you go. I'll let you go.
Oh,
Hold on to my thought. Maybe you're about to say it.
because I was gonna say things such as like how Billy said, Destiny 2, Elden Ring, something that has an expansion to it, to where yes you do, or even Monster Hunter World, things that have an expansion to it may not cost a lot, such as the actual game itself. Maybe like what, $20, $30, 40 pushing it, but stuff like that to where cool. You beat the main game. We're dropping new stuff to better enhance the game of what we have going on via either the story, new cosmetics, new weapons, this, that, and the third. Blah. Something for you to spend more hours into to enjoy. So until we work on whatever our next project is. And then we have things kind of like fighting games where we have season pass or battle
Yeah.
passes, season passes, things like that,
And
like
then
Dragon Ball Z, Naruto's, blah.
and then
I
and
say
then we have
the
and
Overwatch and
then we
Fortnite that
have
started it. I mean, that could solidify it.
and then we have Final Fantasy 14, where you gotta subscribe to the fucking game.
Also
Mm,
true.
mm.
So do we really? So for certain things, I guess what I'm trying to get at is, do we really need microtransactions for it? Because me personally, how much I do like to play whatever arena fighter there is, stuff like that, or whatever anime game that may come out and whatnot. I personally don't feel like dropping one overall lump sum of $60 $70 on the game, and then a follow up being that I drop another what $30 for characters that me personally, and this is my gripe with Storm Connections, should have been in the game eons ago. When
I
things
I
like
feel like I feel like it depends on the situation. So like a Storm Connection situation where that's the fifth game in the series, I feel you on that point. But like a different game to where it's like Monster Hunter, right? If they dropped a paid expansion, it's basically like Do you want to pay now for more Monster Hunter, or are you just gonna pay us 3 years down the line when we make another game?
I feel like I feel like we don't need microtransactions. But like I was saying earlier, games like Overwatch and Fortnite that came and solidified the free game will have, you know what I'm saying, ways to customize and enhance your experience by having stuff you can pay for and the battle pass and stuff. I feel like that's something that came and benefited. I feel like it came and benefited and also hurt games. I just
Yeah.
thought about it. I had this conversation already. It's 50-50. I feel like it benefited because, you know what I'm saying, not everybody's trying to spend not everybody wants to and can spend $6 on a new game all the time. So having all these amazing free games you can play, and if you want to put money in the game, if you want to, I feel like that's an amazing thing that they did. But also with that, that kind of took away from a lot of games expanding or getting a second one because they just build heavily on the first one over and over and over
Hmm.
with that free system.
But
I
in some situations, I don't feel like that's always that big of a problem. Cause like I play Xenoverse. I don't at this point I don't know if I really want another Xenoverse because of how much support the last Xenoverse game keeps getting.
They don't
Like
need
I'm
one.
at a point where like I'm content with what we got and I know we're getting more added on to this. And I know like especially for a situation like Xenoverse where it's a fighting game, so I know like even if they do make another Xenoverse, I'm gonna be playing the same game with slightly different controls. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. I do have to say one more thing against my point, against the whole thing. I said it's good and beneficial. I do love the free mechanic and then put in transactions in the game. You can enhance your experience by buying, you know what I'm saying, skins, bypass, all this extra stuff. Now, one thing, Call of Duty has been one of my favorite games of all time.
Ooh.
It started my streaming everything in 2013 when I streamed for the first time actually, and then again when I started streaming in 2020.
Catch him,
First thing I've
catch him
ever
on
streamed.
stream, jelly and biscuits. By the way, you feel me? Putting
You know what I'm
jelly
saying?
all over biscuits on
Putting
stream.
jelly all in the biscuit. You know what I'm saying?
All
But
right.
one thing that Call of Duty completely turned me off from the game, why I don't even play it anymore, really, was the fact that they started making it to where you can buy like new guns and stuff that wasn't like they would only put new guns and stuff that was better than everything else. They would only put it in the battle pass, or
Mm-hmm.
you can only get that gun by buying a skin of the gun, so you can have access to it from the store, and it'll be like $20 something with the rest of the stuff.
mm,
That gave advantage to other players in a game where you definitely can't give advantage to other players. So that
Yep.
completely turned me away from Call of Duty at this point, and I've played that literally since I was a kid. Over 25 years, I've played Call of Duty. Go ahead, crazy.
I,
Completely turned me away from it now. Can't even touch it.
I,
It's weird because
some parts of Call of Duty are cool. The zombies is cool. As far as like transactions and stuff in games, I think we've kind of just come into the whole concept of it shouldn't be pay to win. I do feel like if I am getting more content, I'm comfortable paying more money. I'm comfortable paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't expect you to give me a bunch of premium content in it for it to be great for free. I'm not gonna say no if you do. Like, shout out to you, Baldur's Gate. I
Mhm.
love you.
Uh,
But like, if I'm getting more stuff, I'll pay for it. But if I gotta pay for it in order to win or enjoy playing the game, then I'm not cool with it. Like, there's some games where they make shit free in quotation marks, but they also make it normally just take fucking forever. So like, for instance, this is a strange example, but like Clash of Clans, like you can pay to have your shit done immediately, or you can wait 2 to 3 business years and wait for your base
Hey,
to be
talk to
built.
him.
Business
Talk to him.
years.
like
So how long
that,
a business year is?
yeah, like the game should still be fun when it's free if you're gonna do stuff like that, or when I don't pay money, I don't
Facts.
want it to be not fun anymore.
I got to the point in Clash. I got to the point in Clash of Clans where literally everything was taking so long that if I paid for it, literally wasn't even. If I didn't pay for it, it wasn't even worth it anymore. I had to quit that.
Yeah.
But Clash Royale though, hold on, that Clash Royale though. Now we talking. Hey, Clash Royale did it right though. I still play. I got Clash Royale downloaded on my phone. I play it daily now.
Mm.
I'm gonna say to your
Shout out to
point,
shout out to Mal for making me re-download. Well, not making me, getting me to re-download that game because now I'm addicted again.
to your point
Like,
about
it depends the type of game, honestly.
certain
It,
games like hey,
I feel like
that's
no
how
game should give you an advantage. Oh my bad. I'm sorry. My bad. Keep going. My
okay,
bad.
that's how 2K has turned out basically. Because like how you say, like certain people can buy like the guns and then they better. A lot of people on 2K are just buying the amount of VC they need to be 100, and then that's it. And you know, I seen the video for WWE 2K. It's $50 to be 100 in 2K. You know what I'm saying? That's not even what I'm saying grinding it out. Me personally, if a game like 2K comes out, they shouldn't even. I wouldn't say have to do the Fortnite of you got to buy a certain amount of this. Just make a better system for people to get their VC or get their coins, bro. Because in a game like that, that's based off the skill of what you're doing. So if you go out there, say for instance, you doing 2K basketball, you go out there, you have a nice triple double. When you get it, they give you about what 25 at the most, maybe 150 VC. No, you should get more than that. And even if you're doing a wrestling, the wrestling 2K, you should get at least I'd say 1,000 or at least a good 2,000 for a 5-star match. You know what I'm saying? But in these games that like 2K, they got to change that system because it's terrible. It's
I
ruining
feel
online.
like I feel like 2K is a special example for me because in 2K when you paying that money, you just paying to get it over with faster. So like I can pay to get my 99 overall and be out there, but the nigga who sat down and locked in for 3 months to get his 99 overall and get out there, that nigga might just be better at the game than me. And my money can't do nothing to change that.
But that helps you get better at the game when you grind to the 99. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That helps you better with the game.
It
that's
do, but
where
if I pay my bread, if I pay my bread for my 99 and then I'm just on the park every day, I'm gonna get better at the game.
It's true.
But
that's more what I was talking about.
if another nigga just better than me, it don't matter how much money I put into my build. That nigga just better at the game than me.
So you just have to like a lot of times you just have to deal with getting your ass whooped by the person that paid for it while you're grinding for a long time until you can
Because the
get to
thing,
the
Yeah,
next
like
point.
that's
games
the
like
thing.
You got to go
That's
to
the
that initial
thing.
point.
The way 2K is, you don't even gotta touch nothing having to do anything with online. You can lock in and play my career and get your VC. You get a pretty reasonable amount of VC now because they got like endorsement deals and shit. And if you play in 12-minute quarters, I think you get about like 10K a game playing 12-minute quarters. And they got endorsement deals and shit. Like you got ways to lock in offline and get all your VC and then take that shit online. I feel like in 2K niggas just paying money to get there faster.
Yeah, problem with 2K and microtransactions, my career is ass. Nigga don't feel like playing that shit.
That's why
It depends on who it is. 'Cause I have fun playing my career.
So I guess this leads me to say, so in terms of microtransactions, right? Hear me out. Do you think gaming studios that do microtransactions, such as anything that may be that could use in-game currency as well as you putting money towards the game to get whatever it could be, or to get a certain somewhere, as far as what the game may be able to provide, do you think that they should make the game more accessible to get the in-game currency? For example, because I play Pokemon Unite, uh, Pokemon Unite, yes, you are able to buy gems if you want, maybe different outfits, battle pass, blah 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 blah, this, that, and the third, or you can uh grind it out like most of the time I would do to unlock, maybe to use the in-game currency to unlock certain Pokemon, certain outfits, things like that. Do you think games that do microtransactions like that should they be more catering towards people who may not want to put money towards the game, not necessarily saying they can't support it, but more so to put not so much of a hard lock on the grind of, oh, if you do this day for like dailies, for example, you do like X, Y, and Z missions, you may only get like 100 of the in-game currency versus someone who could just put $20 to the game, get what they need, and kind of move on. Do you think it should be more lenient to those who may not have the financial situation to put money in the game, so that everybody can generally still be on the same footing? Yes, you may deal with people who are a little bit more up on you because they might have put a little bit more money into towards the game, but it's not like a huge gap that you can see in terms of that.
No, that's what I
I
was like
think
saying earlier because it depends on the game. Like
Definitely.
when I,
I think most games that do that have a pretty good balance of that shit because like with 2K, if you play the other game modes or lock in on my career, you get a good amount of VC. Like they not holding you on the VC. You get a good amount of VC. It's just the motherfucker who spend the money just get to where you trying to get faster. And I also feel like if it's a game like that where it's not a true advantage, like that nigga having more VC than you don't make him better than you type shit. When it's that type situation, like if it's like Call of Duty and like niggas can spend this much money to get this gun, but you gotta grind your ass off to get the money that you need to get this gun. That's
Mm-hmm.
different because the niggas who have the money can buy an advantage. If it's not a situation where a nigga is buying a whole advantage, then it's different. You feel me? I don't
Yeah,
mind locking in and grinding because then they truly do they like you're truly getting rewarded for playing the game.
I think for me, moral of the story is your game should be fun without me having to spend money on it. If the fact that you can spend money on the game makes it not fun for me, then it's not a
Be
good.
extra, yeah.
It's
And
not a good.
that's why Fortnite is so is going to be go down as one of the top games of all
Exactly.
time because it's a free game that gave fantastic microtransactions and it didn't change anything that happened in the game and it's still amazing. I feel like they did it. They did one of the people that did it first. They solidified it. They revolutionized it. And now every game is trying to follow suit. That is a VR specifically or any type of shooting game. They're all follow suit. They see, wow, there's actually more ways to get money from these shooting games that we didn't see beforehand. Shooting games struggle to get money like that microtransactions. Niggas were like, I'll get this. Niggas really wasn't doing that heavy. Well, Fortnite changed that completely.
Mm.
And
Even
I
game, even game, even games outside of that genre, bro. Everything has a battle pass now.
Yep.
You play an MMO, they all got battle passes now. You play gotcha games,
Facts,
they got battle passes now.
facts.
yeah.
Everything has a battle pass now.
Fortnite came revolutionize that shit, boy.
Uh,
And I'm glad. I ain't gonna lie. That it does. I really feel it's good and bad. That does once again. It takes away from upgrading it. If it makes away from like making expansion, it takes away from making expansions of a game and such, and making a second version of the game like they used to because all they have to do is keep expanding on the same game over and over. Just keep adding stuff to the same game over and over.
Now, I guess generally will be my last point and whatnot on said topic would be: do you think games such as like fighting games, to where they may have a base roster could comprise of 16, 30, whatever amount of people, uh, do you think that DLC characters, if they have already been put in a or have been shown, seen, whether it's been or been put in the game before prior to, should they be considered? Should they be as DLC characters or should they just be added on the base game? Granted, would the game take longer to come out? Possibly, but do niggas really want to continue paying for a season pass that's roughly like what, $20, $30 depending on the game, or $5.99, $4.99, $7.99 depending on the game as well, to get a character or to maybe get one character or a plethora of characters that generally niggas may not always enjoy playing as, or niggas might have wanted from the get go,
Fact.
because there are games that's like that. If we talk like Naruto, we've seen it countless times. Niggas have been shown plenty of times. It shouldn't have taken to Storm 4 for the Sound 4 to finally be put in the game. When we seen these niggas when Storm 1 was out, Storm 2 was out. It shouldn't have taken up until Storm Connection for Hagoromo to be put in the game. We seen the nigga when Storm 4 was out. It
Well,
shouldn't. certain I feel like certain people should not be DLC if we have already seen them, if there was already a time frame to where they were able to be put in the game, if we have seen models of them or have any form of them in the game prior to, such as maybe you fought them in like an arcade mode, or they were in the cutscene and stuff like that, or we've seen them in iterations of games prior to whatever the newest game can be. That's just my take.
Yeah,
That's what
I'm
I
saying,
that damn
think
near every motherfucking point for WWE 2K25 DLC, nigga. The Motor City Machine Gun, Steph Valkyrie, and Julia, they all were champions when the DLC came out, but you got to pay for them.
I think
that
I
is
think
crazy.
I think I think smaller rosters are better though. I think smaller rosters are better with DLC later on because of balancing reasons.
Okay.
Because it's a lot easier to balance a smaller serving size and then slowly incorporate more shit and continue to balance that because fucking Dragon Ball Fighters balancing from from the day it dropped to like the first month of the game, great, amazing. Sparking, no.
But but also let's be real. Fighting games kind of same thing problem that shooting games share. They don't have many ways to truly make money. So that is like their main way to get you to spend money on their game. Besides purchasing, you most of the time you gonna pay for them characters, especially most people. They're like, of course,
Yeah, I'm
that's their main. I mean, that's their main way. They gonna get money just like shooting games.
I'm
They don't really have
perfectly
other ways that other games do.
I'm perfectly fine with that for the sake of the game being fair and balanced. Because like
I feel like you're giving them high hopes right
when
now. That's why. I feel like you're giving them
I'm
real
dead
high hopes.
ass,
That's why.
I'm dead ass.
I feel like that ain't the reason for a lot of these studios. I feel like it's
Oh,
more money
but
thing than it is for the balance part. I ain't gonna lie to you. You
it
giving
can
them
it
high
can be
hopes.
about money. I ain't giving nobody hope. It can be about money. I don't give a fuck what it's about. When Dragon Ball Fighters came out, it didn't matter what team I picked, I had a chance. Dragon Ball Sparking, there's like 10 characters where if I don't pick that exact same character against that nigga, I die.
Oh, I know.
To this day.
That's why it died so quickly when it had the biggest hype in the game in a long time.
Because it's 10 million different characters they got to go through and try to fucking change and balance at the same time. So there's balance patches coming out, and then three, four, five, six different niggas get missed, and now they just still OP as fuck until the next balance patch. Where versus if it's a 12-man roster, they can hit 8 to 10 of that 12, and now there's just two more niggas. That's
See,
like
I ain't gonna lie. That's a good point, but I can't even fully give you that. Cause in actuality, it don't be that many niggas that be broken. It really just be a handful. And they still miss the niggas. It literally be a handful of niggas that's broken
no,
at the same
no,
time.
no, no, no.
It's a handful
In
of niggas
Dragon
broken at the same time.
in Sparking Zero, there is a whole page of niggas that you cannot beat without other niggas on that page.
Oh, I mean, he not wrong. But yeah, he not wrong.
Versus in Fighters when it first came out, there was a couple niggas like Goku was crazy, but it was really just him. It was Goku was crazy, and then Yamcha was fast as shit.
But they weren't even unbeatable despite being fast.
Damn, bro, fucking tongue.
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
Like when it's a
I'm,
smaller
I'm
serving size, they have a much better time balancing the shit, and I have a chance when I'm fighting these niggas.
I'm cool with paying people to work on the game. I think that's really what it comes down to. If you're creating more stuff, I'm cool with paying for more stuff. If you know, there's all the base assumptions are met. If it's still fun, if you're working on making a new character, because it's not like y'all like I don't know how they people pay their devs or whatever, but you know like the niggas working on the game still gotta eat while they making you new shit and keeping shit balanced. So like if me buying this battle pass or buying this makes it so that they can work on everything well, then I'll do that.
I only care
And
about
then
that. If
there's
like
like, and then there's like,
if it ain't like an indie game, I don't care about that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I can keep,
If it ain't like a
I
small company game, I don't care.
going to, I'll keep going to Dragon Ball because they make themselves the perfect example for this topic, where like there's so many niggas in the game that there's like a whole bunch of niggas that are just like there. Like there's nothing special about these niggas. They just exist on the roster. That shit be happening when they be trying to stuff every character that's ever been on screen into the game at the same time and shit.
The last point I'm making this completely, as I'll
You don't like
say,
Freezer Soldier
no.
10?
No, you don't either, nigga.
I'm about to say last point I'm gonna actually say on this thing is like I will only. It really boils down to I really thought about it after all this time of playing all these games over these years. I will only put money into a game where they actually listening to their community and update the things that we've asked for. If you do that, I'll put money into your game. That's the only way I will.
Yeah, see, that's where I was going. Where
Yeah,
like
that's the
that's
type.
where I'm paying
That's the
for
thing
it.
too. The type of nigga I am, bro. I'm not spending no extra money on no game I don't fuck with already.
Right.
I did that Call of Duty way too long. I did Call of Duty way too long. They did not listen for way too long. I was like, I'm good on this. They didn't listen to us for way too long.
Makes sense to me. All right, cool. Anybody got any final say for this topic? Zoro, freak, blah, powerless,
I got mine
hero.
now.
I don't play a lot of I don't play a lot of games that have like things to buy in it. Like the only one I ever played was Warframe.
That's really enough.
But,
You making me curious what you be playing then. I feel like every game got it now.
everything I have a mountain of games, man. I just don't. I prefer to play games by myself. So I have like mountains and mountains of single player games from over the years.
I'll say,
Okay.
I'll say, fuck all gotcha games that have any type of PvP.
Boy, you ain't
Because
lying. Oh God, you
fuck,
ain't lying.
like I'm so tired of losing to the nigga who just spent $30,000 and pulled the same character 5 times, and now that
Bounty
motherfucker
Rush.
max super mega
Bounty
leveled
Rush.
up, and I
He
and
got his
motherfucker
parents'
won't
care.
get the shit out.
Got his
Yeah,
parents'
mom
credit
credit
card.
carded the
You know
fuck
what I'm
out the
saying?
game.
You know what I'm saying? And forgot it was mom's credit card. Didn't care it was mom's credit card. Just kept going.
Yeah, bro, any game like that, fuck that game.
Lando,
So
any final take?
I'll say it depends what game it is. Like if a game does it well, like because if that's the case, we could bring up Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. It's like you gotta grind a whole lot, and even when you do, don't usually get
That
what you
shit,
want.
that shit is pay to win. That shit is pay to win.
See, I ain't gonna lie. I like that you brought up Master Duel because I feel like Duel Links, on the other hand, gives you a crazy amount of stuff to be able to. You can of course well in Duel Links, but I feel like they give you a crazy amount of gems where you can just go buy stuff you
They
need to.
also don't
You
got to
get you
worry
get
about
a
the big of a deck and doing it.
And that too.
you
I got
you
20,000
get a really
gems
good,
just chilling that I've never
you
paid for in
get
my life.
you get like a really good amount of gems just from leveling up the different characters. Like they force you to play different styles because you got to use the different characters to get more gems.
When a game does it well, like I'll say I'm the biggest Warframe advocate. The biggest Warframe. The fact that you can like buy currency or you can grind and get the same currency that and it doesn't really take you just play regularly and if you get a card you can trade it on market. It just the whole concept of getting free, like Prince said, getting free in-game concept the same way if you just buy it or grind for it. If you do it well, then by all means. But that pay to win sucks. But microtransactions, if you do it well and the mechanics of the game make sense, then it's welcome.
Facts.
Yeah, that's all I want to say.
All right, nice, cool, awesome.
Solid point. Solid point.
So granted, we had one more game topic. Didn't get to it. Oh well, shit. I guess we'll cover it next episode. Whatever the case may be, or next time. Who knows? Closing remarks. Starting off with Zoro.
Oh shit. Closing March, last time I was on the podcast, we did the motherfucking One Piece King of the Hill rank. So I got the motherfucking Naruto one loaded up. If y'all want to do it, but if not, I do got a question that could pertain to video games just for a thought for the next podcast.
We gonna take the question, and then next time we do an anime based podcast, we gonna talk about that Naruto. Cause I'm yeah.
All right, so The question I got, and I saw it on another podcast. Don't know the name of him, but shout out to him.
Shout out to them niggas sitting on the couch with the microphones.
Oh,
Yeah, they were watching this right now, probably heated.
but the question was, what would be the top 3 video games you play for the rest of your life? You only got to choose 3.
Not gonna lie, I honestly don't even have to. I honestly don't even have to think about that. If I'm being real,
Damn, you
I
sure?
know. I know that without a shred of a doubt. Without a shred of a doubt, I know my 3.
I would
I'm playing this
play.
right now.
I'm playing 2 of them probably right now. I know I'm playing one of them right now for sure. For sure, one of them for sure is being played right now. Elden Ring is on my list for sure. I can play that nonstop all the time.
And the DLC, yeah.
Does a collection count?
Yeah, they
Does,
do.
does a collection count as one?
Yeah,
See that changes stuff.
Give me
Then
the
that changes stuff.
give me the Kingdom Hearts all in one collection. I will play every Kingdom
Sirski.
Hearts from front to back for the rest of my life.
That was my first choice.
I was gonna say the Sly Cooper trilogy. Give me all.
Yeah, you
I was gonna say Kingdom Hearts 2 regardless, but the fact you gave me the whole trilogy, the whole thing, definitely give me Kingdom Hearts. And I'm definitely getting Kingdom Hearts.
Give me the Kingdom Hearts all in one. Kingdom Hearts all in one collection. Give me NBA 2K16. 2K16 specifically. And then give me SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, and I'm gonna have fun for the rest of my life.
Hey, y'all got it. I know what I'm going.
What you going with, Block?
You know, I'm talking about like I'm trying to get a game that I can play forever.
Replay value out of this world.
Naturally,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
going for the ones that got forever content. So definitely Minecraft. Because there's mods where you can play just about anything in Minecraft. Baldur's Gate, I love that game. I love that game, and their mods. You can make all kinds of. It's like D&D forever, but like I can play D&D. Like I can play D&D forever. Baldur's Gate is just a video game version of that.
No, I switched black and white too. I'm going Dungeons and Dragons.
The other one would be a fighting game. It'd probably be Street Fighter. Just because fighting games, something about the nature of them, where like you can always get better at the game as long as you got someone to play with, it's gonna be fun regardless.
Okay, solid choices. If anybody ain't got theirs, I got my 3 ready. If anybody ain't got theirs, you know what I'm saying? All right, cool. I'll take mine. You know what I'm saying? First off, Kingdom Hearts. You know what I'm saying? That was easy. It's crazy. I was really gonna say Kingdom Hearts 2. Shout out to Honcho asking. You can give me the whole series, please. That's easy. Kingdom Hearts
for sure.
Give me Kingdom Hearts. Give me Elden Ring. I need my challenge and boss fights. I was going to choose the God of War franchise, the whole God of War franchise. If I can get Elden Ring, screw it. I'll take the DLC with that. And that third choice, give me the super roundabout, super out of nowhere choice. Give me VR chat.
Oh yeah, I knew you.
Give me VR chat. You know what I'm saying? And I get my social aspect. Come on now.
You can't live without that.
Come on now.
If there was a way I could have got all the Xenoblade games or all the Persona games, I would have took that, but I can't.
I'll say the GTA franchise.
Ooh, especially if it includes 6. I ain't gonna lie. If it includes 6, that's crazy. If it includes 6, that's crazy.
Most definitely. That's why I had to. Cause bro,
you can't have the whole series now.
Yeah, you got to pick one. The Kingdom Hearts all in one collection is a real thing.
It is. I ain't gonna lie. I still thought you meant series 2, even regardless. Okay.
Yeah, I thought you meant series, but
no, the all in one collection is a real like single game that has the whole series in it.
Exactly. Same with the Sly Cooper trilogy.
Well, shit. Okay. Well, then I'll say Minecraft most definitely. The mods and the creativity, I could be on there for hours. I'll say Terraria.
I mean, that's fair. That's valid.
And I will say for my last one, I need a boxing game. I need like
Fight Night.
Ooh, I'll say Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah, I'll say Mortal Kombat 11. I need a box.
Definitely.
Honorable
mention for me is any Forza game.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do need a race
Honorable mention for me is Skyrim.
Yeah, either a Forza or a Need for Speed.
If I had a special, if I get a special honorable mention, go ahead and give me Madden 2011 or 8, 2011 was 10
Oh,
or
actually,
11,
I lied.
or
I
10 or 11. I
lied.
think it was 10.
All right,
Give me
folks. I
Madden
ain't trying to.
2010.
Hey, let's not drag it too
Oh,
long.
yeah, my
Bro.
bad. You're right. My bad.
Let me get any of the Tony Hawk, any of the Tony Hawk's doing the whole series. Give me any of them motherfuckers. I take any time. Any of American, that's a good choice, but any of them would don't because they definitely got bikes. Any of the SmackDown versus Raw. If I have to pinpoint one down, it'd be the old man with Johnson. Give me that plan, pick that, and then give me any college football. Mainly the one with Larry Fitzgerald on it, but give me any college. Those 3 games or those 3 specific brands, I will take those any day and play those for life because I got a fighting with wrestling, I got skating, and I got football. I'm good.
So that's a solid list.
All right, so just gonna throw y'all a little bit. Borderlands Handsome Edition.
Yeah, that was a thought that crossed my mind.
Yeah, Xenoverse 2
Mm.
and Rock Band 4.
Mm. Oh, nigga, I should have took a Guitar Hero game or something. You spitting, guys. You're spitting.
Fuck with me.
You only got 3, man. Good.
Oh, me, you spitting though.
Oh,
Hours of gameplay.
I guess for me would be of course Monster Hunter. Which variation don't really matter. But if I were to pick, I'll probably say
monsters all day, nigga. We do that now.
on me. I'll probably say World because it does have expansion to it. Monster Hunter would be my first pick. Most definitely would do Sly Cooper because I do like the Sly Cooper franchise. And then my last pick, probably Pirate Warriors. I mean, niggas know me for doing the Pirate Warriors thing.
I was close to taking a Warriors game of some sort.
I enjoy just recklessly just beating nigga shit in and calling it a day.
Those are such fun games to play when you're just bored. Just go hit niggas.
Yeah.
Oh, quick shout out to the Army of Two series. That's my honorable mention. Army of Two and Army of Two 40th Day. Those 2 games are excellent co-op games.
And then back to the motherfucking closing remarks. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucking Naruto King of the Hill, they don't expect no Itachi, don't expect no Naruto, no Sasuke, nigga. Hey, we don't know who gonna be at the top of this hill, and that's all I got to say.
Freak, closing remarks.
You know what I'm saying? As always, appreciate everybody, you know what I'm saying, stopping by, clicking on the podcast. Hope everybody's had a fantastic week so far. Start to a new week. And if you ain't already, hey, you know what I'm saying, So Fresh Prince on all platforms. You know to go tap in. You know what I'm saying? Travis Oro. He about to start making music again soon. You know what I'm saying? We talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Slick underscore freaking that Twitch. Two C's, my boy. 2 C's.
Chanel. Fuck is you talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
Tragic.
You know what I'm saying? Still don't know if Blah do content. But if you do, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Still don't know if you do. If you do, hey. You know what I'm saying? Just met the guest today. You know what I'm saying? If you want to shout his own thing out, you know what I'm saying? He shot his own thing out.
Yo, Powerless by BR. 5 books on Amazon, sci-fi author, and I'm making video games based on those books.
Hold on.
He's a smart nigga. He's a smart nigga.
I write black sci-fi.
Hey, sci-fi is one of my favorite genres. Hold on. I'm gonna have to tap in. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love sci-fi.
I read this
After we get off, I'll stay in the Discord and show y'all. I got audiobooks and I got 3 video games coming out made by an indie developer. We got a visual novel, a fighting game, and then a 3D action RPG coming out. So did the contract for those in January. So we out.
Hey, hold on now. Hey, hold on. I'm tapping in. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tapping in. I'm gonna tap in.
Hey, you got companies right here. Hey,
Actually, I'm looking for 7 more. So.
I'm right
Hey,
here.
One, two, three, four. Would you look at that? We got
I just want you to know, know what I'm saying? I was a tester for Marvel Rivals, know what I'm saying? Just to throw that out there. just throw that out there, know what I'm saying? I was
I'm
there for
gonna
Marvel
let
Rivals,
you.
gonna throw a nigga
I'm
out
gonna
there.
let you know. I'm gonna let you know. I ain't never been a tester for nothing, but hey, it's always a good time to start. You know.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
Hey,
I will try to break the game down. I will go everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
let's do it.
Belly Honcho. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's favorite too. Once again, you put that against any project, I still, no matter who it is, boy, it's holding its own, boy, go tap in. You know
Bro,
what I'm saying?
I got so much shit on the way. I'm in album mode, mixtape mode. I'm locking in with my brother Zorro. We like shit about to go stupid.
Yeah, we nigga don't know about the anime slaps, but it's on SoundCloud. But we ain't got nothing on all platforms yet. So when we do go there, it's gonna be anime slaps again.
I heard.
And that's me.
Blah, closing remarks.
Oh, me, I'm just a regular nigga, so I ain't.
Nigga with a sword.
Yeah, just a nigga with a sword.
Wait a minute,
basically.
I'm a nigga with a sword. Now wait a minute now.
Oh, hey, we all got swords now, nigga.
Technically, we all do.
Nigga with a sword. Oh, me
Uh,
definitely got that bitch.
Hey, who holding theirs right now? Though? Hold on now.
Hero, closing remarks.
Great episode. Shout out last pod during International Women's Month in history. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to our lady. Be aware,
From my
future
ladies.
callback. Whenever y'all hear this, we will have a hazyflamemarket.com coming soon where you can buy all merch from Hazy Flame members. So, i.e. Drop the Stack, Slick Freak, Trap Zorro, the random evil villain, him, myself, we had that coming soon, Lando Bando, all types of art from all different type of artists on that thing. And we have the music from Billy himself, Trap Zorro, also Baby Honcho, that's with two eyes, never chose me, what I'm saying? We got everybody on that, and shout out everybody. And what we always do before we sign out. Fuck that nigga Hulk Hogan, boy.
Fuck Hulk Hogan. All right.
So we coming for you.
Belly, closing
but I
remarks.
like Hulk Hogan.
He don't like you.
It was a great pod. It was nice to switch up the topics a little bit, talk about some gaming because we are all also big gamers here as well as
Shout out
anime
Lando.
fans. Big shout out to our
Enjoyed it,
special
man.
guest, Powerless. He brought a dope little spin, a good perspective to this video game conversation. This shit was cool. Um,
I enjoyed every second of
like
it.
I say every week, bruh, it's never too late to start chasing what you want in life, bro. Every day that you wake up is another chance to go be the best you ever, and you need to take advantage of that.
Facts.
Whether that's going to school, whether that's going to work, whatever it is that's going to push you forward, bro. You need to take that first step and keep going. Don't let nobody stop you but you. And nobody else control your life.
Facts.
You know, shout out to my brother, shout out to my family here, shout out to the whole Hazy Flame conglomerate. We really going crazy for real.
Hazy Flame gang
So,
signs.
oh me. Hazy Flame
one,
gang.
one, one day at a time. One day at a time.
Really go crazy.
Tragic. I wasn't serious.
I'm finna be back snapping on the music. You feel me? I'm getting in that mode. I got like I got like 20 beats set up for nobody's favorite three. This shit this shit might be a two-sided album. So, I'm locked in, so everybody else need to lock in on whatever the fuck it is you doing. I don't care if that I know that project sucks. I understand, bro. I hated that shit too. But lock the fuck in. Lock the fuck in. Make
And
that shit the
you do
best
need to
project
lock
they
the
see
fuck
that
in.
day.
I'm inspired.
Tragic.
On hood.
Tragic times two.
Yeah, dog. Go be great. Can't nothing stop you from being great. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you've done in your life. I don't care if you've been down a dark road. I've been down a dark road. And look at me now, spreading peace and positivity. Go be great.
Factual. Lando. Closing remark.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Lando Band.
It's your boy.
It's your boy. You know what I'm saying?
My dog.
Shout outs to the homie Prince, you know what I'm saying? change. Hope you viewers like the change up in topics. For those who play video games but not too much of anime. Hope you guys enjoy. We definitely got to do this another day. Shout out to the homies. I think I'll probably get into some more video editing. Release some stuff. I got some stuff on YouTube, so definitely check those out. Put those links in the description, whatever. Check me out. Yeah, very great episode. Stay tuned for more. Most definitely. Hope you guys have a nice morning, afternoon, night. Shout outs to Drop the Stacks. You know what I'm saying? I know we missed him
Hey,
today.
shout out to Drop the Sacks more than anything, boy. Shout out to
Big
him when
shout
he
out,
ain't here.
Drop.
The reason y'all see any
Hey, speaking of, hold on. Let me say something right away. Speaking of, hey, for anybody who has to be listening, hey, anybody who I'm gonna say anybody listening to this podcast, boy, any video editors listening to this podcast, boy, hey, know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Hey,
Tap
hey,
in,
hey,
tap in with
hey,
us.
hey, hey, message me. If you don't message anybody else, message me. Know what I'm saying? Best believe you're looking for some. Best believe you're looking for some, boy. Hey, tap in, boy. Hey, tap in.
All right.
Most definitely. But yeah. I'm gonna release more stuff on YouTube, but we're not gonna start making content. I was thinking about that heavily. Just got a camera yesterday. So yeah,
Cool.
definitely. Yeah, shout out to the homies, man.
True. Powerless as our special guest,
Yeah.
you being the last one. Closing remarks, my good sir.
Closing remarks. It's nothing like having good conversation with a group of brothers. That's it. My closing remarks. I appreciate everyone's perspective. It's been a long time since I've heard so many people with different opinions come together and just talk without
Yeah.
any anger, angst, hostility, none of that shit. So this was great.
For real.
True.
Facts. We
True.
love the different topics, different viewpoints. Most definitely. It was very good to have you.
On me.
Appreciate it.
Definitely an open-minded group, but we will talk. We will talk shit. It's a very
Oh, yeah,
open-minded group.
yeah.
We
Oh,
will talk
definitely.
shit.
Absolutely.
That is
Nah, I
Absolutely.
get what you're
most
saying. It
definitely
is definitely dope.
We gonna talk. Yeah.
gonna happen eventually. Maybe not today, but a day is going to
Maybe
happen.
not on the podcast.
But always appreciate you coming by, Powerless. Shout out to you for being the special guest of the 20th episode of the podcast. Shout out
Big
to the Hazy Flame group for getting that far. Because granted, I didn't think we were gonna get that far. Granted, fuck most of them half the time. Because y'all niggas like to piss me off, and I have a short temper. But it's always a pleasure having a podcast. Appreciate everybody for coming through, stopping by. Those in the Twitch chat. Shout out to Dr. J in the chat for not only supporting the Hazy Flame podcast, but also gifting 5 subs for the Hazy Flame podcast on the 20th episode. Check out the YouTube channel, Hazy Flame Ent. Check out the Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. Blah. Make sure to support everybody. Information and links will be in either a post, the description below, wherever. You feel me? And all that good stuff. Stay tuned to upcoming music from the group. Mainly Zoro and Veli. Stay tuned to the streams. Mainly Freak. I'm not really a streamer. I'm just here for
Yeah,
real.
you are now. Yeah, you are now.
Shut your ass
Yeah, you
up.
are. At this point, yes, you are.
Shut
Yeah,
your
you are.
ass up. I'll quit today. Shout out to Powerless. Y'all go support him. It is Powerless by BR. B as in boy, R as in Robert. Again, he's a great guy, great entertainer, great Twitch streamer. Very much a wholesome dude. Interacts with his chat. One of the good Twitch streamers that we have out here. Stop hanging around these weird niggas, cause guess what? They're not good for you. I'm back onto my 2020 So Fresh Prince stuff. If you got most of y'all are broke. I'm tired of it. Most of y'all walk around here broke, and I'm tired of it. I ain't always talking financial neither. Guess what? You're broken mentally. You're broken
Damn.
physically. You're broken
Oh,
spiritually.
shit.
Ooh, wop the bam.
Don't call him broke.
For the
Hey,
people in the back.
hey,
What are you
guess
talking?
what? Y'all need to separate yourselves from all the weirdness. Some of y'all be a little bit too caught up in all this weird stuff. I'm tired of it.
Go stream that BAN. You feel me? By Veli Honcho and Trap Zorro, produced by So Fresh Prince. Go stream that motherfucker. You gonna understand exactly what he talking about. That shit break down everything to like
Yeah.
a T. It's like it's really philosophical. It's like it's more than just a song. The shit really like it really get into the inner thoughts of you broke ass niggas. Like
Oh, hey, Billy
it's
boy,
really a different
hey,
level.
On
we
me.
gonna have to drop another BNA, nigga. Cause I got the Detroit beat, nigga.
but
I'm about to,
I'm tired of y'all.
we gonna have
I
to.
really am. But you know, until next time, I don't know if I have a special guest. I'll see Powerless. Remember, you're always free. If you want to come back up as another guest to join, cool. Woo up the band. We're always here, gang. Just let us know. Woo up the band.
Let y'all
But
know.
yeah, that's it. That's episode 20 of the podcast. All right, listen to this banger of an opening, and we'll see y'all next week. On Twitch side, I'm rating y'all out to Sakura. Shout out to her. All right, bye. Deuces. Ooh.